Hi, everybody. Welcome to TVON. My name is Blair. Thank you so much for joining us. Happy Saturday. Glad you're with us today. We've got a special show in store for you. How about 3 hours live from Los Angeles with top world-class jewelry. A lot of brand new coming up, including, are you feeling the love today? Because we have a couple of heart shapes here for this Saturday as we're getting ready to wrap up August, of course, and we are really excited about a fawn diamond, true fawn diamond. By the way, this is not a champagne. This is a true, honest to goodness, beautiful pinky champagne fawn diamond that we have for you. It's in a heart shape. Also in a heart shape, we have an 8-carat plus blue wing block D that is also here in a heart shape. And also, how about this? For the gentlemen, we don't see this very often, we have a 1-carat yellow diamond for the guys. This is a ring that is in demand, requested all the time. It is here. It is 1 carat. It is a classic style, and it's going to have some white diamonds as well. So we're looking forward to that. Those are some of the highlights, but there's also a really affordable way. As we are wrapping up August, we're going to have the August birthstone here, but something for everybody because it's a stud earring in Peridot. So we're really looking forward to those, and you know how we are about our Peridot. We're not going to bring it to you unless it is top quality, which is why it is so seldom here, but we are going to have rounds in studs, good size, really affordable. So those are on the way. And then we have an aqua. Sierra Santa Maria never, ever has been priced this affordably, at least in my recollection here on this show. So we are looking forward to that as well. And then there's even a Paraiba that's new. We had one the other day. If you weren't with me on, maybe it was Thursday, we had a really special Paraiba. It was just under a carat. We're going to bring you a little bit smaller stone. It's going to be a little bit more affordable for you, of course, as well. So if you're waiting to get this really super important, valuable, rare stone into your collection, but save a lot doing it, we've got the solution for you. And then earring lovers, we've got earrings on the way in a wheel. They're a huge closeout. Also have some assorted rings. They're going to be highly reduced. And then we did bring out some really specialty. I've got a bigger pink diamond. It's a 30-pointer certified by GIA. We also have a huge Paraiba. Actually, it's our nearly 3-carat stone. And it has come down in discount to the point where it is going to be more affordable than some of the 2 and the 2.5-carat stones we've had. So if you want the biggest stone possible in Paraiba, that's it. And it used to be over $60,000. And now it's not. So get ready for that. Big Paraibas have been going very quickly of late. So I think we understand that there are so few to go around worldwide that it's time to get them, and collectors really want to have these. And of course, we never skimp on that quality. It's all about the best. So that's all coming up and more. If you have any requests, get those in. We'd love to help you out. But make sure you're with us for the top of the hours that are coming up, the heart shapes, and those are all brand new. And then we're going to see some really important Tanzanite deals as well. I mean, I mentioned the heart shape that's brand new, which is, can't remember last time we had a heart shape. It has been a while, but we also have a 605 in the Asher cutting for you. So that's all happening, and so much more. Again, all you have to do is dial in early because we are going to see throughout the show a lot of one only, so make sure you get in on those deals. Let's take a look at our first item. It's a little more unique actually because this is Imperial topaz in a round, but it's that superstar best of the best color where you get a lot of pink to it as well, which is really exciting to have because it's not just the typical golden material. You get that really special pink golden, which it's actually leaning more towards pink, and I even see bright lavenders coming through on this one. It's 112-1829 to start us off, and it is brand new today. So looking forward to getting this one a big value as we kick off our big Saturday. And again, requests are welcome. Gosh, end of the month is already here. I can't believe it. So we've got a lot of special discounts coming your way. Even though it's a lot of brand new, it's a lot of discounting that you're going to see even on the brand new, and I love that. So how about let's talk about a 66-point stone here in the Imperial round, 31 points in diamonds as well that you have here all together. But then you're going to get, look at this, a really good stone, a round in the a little bit of that evil eye feel, certainly with the bigger diamonds top and bottom, that is so ingeniously set because they're actually got that what we call the martini setting, which is where you get the triple prong, so that it naturally creates a little bit of this almost spiked or triangular feel even though they are round brilliant diamonds. So we're loving that. That looks really good. And then that's really, again, something we see a lot in the when we have the evil eye design. Usually those outside rounds are going to be a little bit more usually triangular. So they've done that by still using the diamonds but giving it that little bit of that extra kind of classic shape here. And then we do have a very special one-of-a-kind price to start off the show, right, as we like to do. And how about this? So you can change the gold color if you want to either the yellow gold or the rose gold. I'm seeing a little fuzzy wuzzy on a prong, so let me see if I can get that off. And then we'll try it on while we do that so we can get you a look at this one. I love this idea too. I mean, it would be a really special, I think it'd be a good looking pinky ring if you wanted to, or a thumb ring even if you wanted to, but this kind of style and this kind of look and theme and motif is very popular in jewelry, and just more rare to see it in something like a ring as opposed to necklaces and pendants. So we love that. So it's a really good size. It's going to give you a great amount of versatility as far as how you wear it, where you wear it, but we're going to bring it down in price, and this is going to be the most affordable way to get an Imperial of a higher quality, which we don't always get to see, and looking forward to making it, you know what, better than this list price. And I like it. It's good, but it's nice to have a nice discount from $22.99 and even lower. And then there's still a little, looks like a little cloth stuck into the one outer prong there. Maybe that's the downside of the martini prongs there, is you got a little, when they're stuck in our jewelry boxes here with a little bit of the black netting, which is going to get that out. So I'll work on that. But you know what we'll do? Instead of even $1,000, this is really where it gets affordable, and yet you never have to give up that top quality stone color that we love, the beautiful cutting in this case, which makes it so unique and rare. And how about this? Even better, $9.99 is going to be it on that Imperial Topaz round, and looks like we already have a couple requests coming in, so definitely good to hear that. We'll help you out with any and all of those requests that you might have, and this one's only going to be $9.99 first caller. White, yellow, or rose gold is going to be your opportunity there, which is also nice because you get to really customize it, as we like to do whenever we have the chance. We're going to let you customize all the fabulous jewelry, and there is a blue zircon. I know we've had a couple of blue zircon requests of late. They've been going really, really fast lately, so we're going to bring you a good one there. We've got a really big value on some super, super special, amazing, amazing earrings. They're actually, well, we've got a whole wheel of earrings, but there's also going to be the trillion Mahenges are here. It's finally time for them to come down to a crazy low that's going to finally get them a home, because you know Mahenges are a little more of a pricey stone, and so we're going to bring those down for you if you love a hot pinky red. And then there is a new certified Brazilian Paraiba, and we've had a couple Brazilian Paraibas, but they're not usually certified, so I'm going to try now. Okay, let me know if you like that one. That one's going to be $9.99. Let's keep on moving. We've got these gorgeous trillions, and so this is really the other side of pink, where, like I said, it's a more of a true, look at that, pinky red. Neon is what we call it when you've got a lot of that saturation level, and when gems are able to give you a little bit more glow in color when they have lesser light, that is when they really get into that neon category, and these are the perfect example of that. 1120048 is 70 points in trillion Mahenges, and how gorgeous are those? You might have seen these before, but you probably remember them being $29.99 because it is a stud earring. That doesn't necessarily mean, though, a stud earring, just the fact that it's a stud and not a drop doesn't always mean that it's going to be affordable. It all depends on what stone is really the centerpiece. And in this case, we're going with one of the rare out there, and that is where Mahenge falls. It's a spinel, but it's only in this color out of one source that is long gone out of Tanzania. This will be 1120048. There's 70 points in trillions, but you also get 37 points in the diamonds that are VS and giving you that complete halo design. So it's really classic, but trillions are amazing. And I think you can take the most, you know, a stone that's not known for a lot of brilliance or a lot of color or a lot of fire or a lot of neon, and the trillion adds something to it. But when you take a stone that inherently has all those properties, and again, 70 points in the Mahenge and 37 points in the diamonds, and your choice of gold color as well, a centered post and a butterfly backing. But keep in mind that this is one of those truly rare, unique stones, because all mined out, only discovered in 2007. That's it. So it's not been around all that long, and yet really wasn't around all that long, because shortly thereafter, there wasn't a lot of it. So it was completely gone within a couple of years, completely considered mined out. So you've got a really rare stone. It is the spinel, which also I'll point out is another birthstone for this month. We do have those Peridot studs coming up that are traditional, but if you have an August birthday, whether it's still to come in the next few days or if it's already passed, this is another qualifier as a piece for your birthstone as well. And that hot pinky red, I mean, see that? You can't even really decide. It kind of just depends on the angle and the light. Are they pink? Are they red? It's that beautiful combination of, and yet they are so affordable. So $29.99 is where they've been. I think that's what we probably all remember. And I've been talking about this really throughout the week as we say goodbye to August, is that that's really been a theme of the week, is taking pieces lower than they've ever been, taking pieces that are really precious out of the vault, pieces we haven't had in maybe some time on the air, bringing them out, giving them a discount, making sure they go really prepping for fall, right? That's what it's all about. We've got a lot of new jewelry on the way. The fall season is almost here. You know, once Labor Day kicks in, it tends to be when we really start to think about all those holidays and maybe the weather cooling down and starting to think about also just the new season and what fun that is to dress for the new season as well. And jewelry is a big part of that, but it's always, always, always going to work, right? There's no putting away your jewelry when it becomes, you know, wintertime or when it becomes summertime or springtime. So this is the time to get a great piece, and this color manages to go with everything because really of the two colors in one that you have together, it's amazingly done, and yet they're going to be more affordable than we could ever imagine. Matching up these stones, getting the rare cut like you have, all of that, we're bringing them super low. So you can take advantage of this, get that value while they're here. Take a look, and you know what? Blowing them out right now for less than $1,000. This should do it because that's our only pair, white, yellow, or rose. They're $9.99 as well. So just like the Imperial we brought you a moment ago, these are going to be under $1,000 for you to get something special that I'm going to show you from a distance so we can give them a measurement here as well and just give you an idea. And remember, centered post on this, so it really is a triangle that's equal. So you've got all equal sides here. So there really is no right or wrong way to wear them. There's not really a top or a bottom, but if you do choose to have that point straight up like that, that's going to be about 3/8 of an inch from top to bottom. Then I'll show you what one looks like on as well. And then there's your post, nice long post on that one. So no issues there. If you've got, you know, a little thicker lobe or what have you, we always make sure we've got a nice longer post for you. But to get $9.99 on an earring like this is pretty extraordinary, and that's what they look like from a distance away, just to give you an idea of the size again from another perspective. So that'll be $9.99 for the fabulous pair, which again, you're choosing the white, the yellow, or the rose gold. In the white gold now, which is usually how we see our Mahenges, but totally up to you and how you want to do that and how you want to make them perfect for you. So last call, we'll go back to our wheel. They're under $1,000, and that's a really, really good buy for a stone like this that is as rare and now extinct, just like that Brazilian Paraiba we're going to bring you later, that has a certificate to go with it. How about that Asher cut blue wing block D? We'll have the heart shape later. Remember, two important heart shapes. If you are a heart shaped gemstone lover, not just heart-shaped jewelry, that's one thing, but a heart gem, that is really tough. It's a tough, tough stone. It's a tough shape to cut. It's really expensive when you do, typically. We're going to go ahead and defy those odds here today, but we've got, again, heart-shaped fawn, heart-shaped Tanzanite. It's been a while since we've seen anything in blue wing and a heart shape, so really excited and looking forward to that. And let me know if you'd like those. $9.99, we'll keep on rocking. How about a big black opal in a wider band? So we usually see our opals, and this is a really good stone. We usually see our opals in a very traditional sense. This is going to be a little bit more where we get into that almost cigar band feel with this next one. So if you like a lot of gold weight, take a look at this. This is a major, major gem and a lot of gold to go with it as well, with a few diamonds around it. Look at that. It's like the swirls of blues and greens, and they're all so bright. And of course, this being a one only stone, because opal's always distinctive just like you are, this is going to be a really important piece. It's item number 111's 9550, and it's got a lot of those blues and greens with that wider platform of gold, 98 points on the opal itself. And then you also have 55 points in the diamonds, and that'll be the three bigger burnish stones there that you have. And then of course the halo that goes all the way around the opal itself, so that it's just dressed up properly. It looks amazing. It is amazing. It's a really rare stone, but that's a lot of gold. So if you're typically into more of that heavy gold weight, this is it. And yet we are actually going to change the gold too. So if you would rather have those blues and greens and you would rather have them represented in yellow gold or rose gold even, not a bad option when you've got blues and greens. Those two colors look great in rose gold, whether they're just a blue gemstone or of course an opal like this where you're getting a lot of those intense colors. This is actually going to be a really big buy. We've got it on a clearance sale. Like I said, so many of the really important pieces have come out of the vault, like pieces you haven't even seen in a while that haven't been on the air. They had a little more pricey, you know, to start price tag, as they should when they've got a really good stone like this, but they're coming down in price. And I mean tremendously. We're not talking about $100 or $200 off. We're talking about a huge discount on a very, very important stone in this case. And that discount, look at this. This was a $49.99 ring. Makes sense. got almost a 1 carat stone. You've got all that gold. That's a higher end mounting, certainly. You've got the bigger diamonds as well. Take a look. Not even $49.99 though. This is where we get rocking and rolling. And let me try it on so you see how sizable this is from a distance, so we get to a little more familiar here. And this is a great one too, I think, with a wider band. Really good selection. If you are looking for something for middle fingers or, you know, index fingers, you can do that. But come on in, blues and greens here primarily. Not even $49.39, $29. This is what I love to do, just a little impromptu Saturday sale for everybody. And you know, it's not even $19.99 or even $1,500, which leads me to just ask, where are you going to get that kind of gold presents for $1,500? The answer is nowhere. It is truly, literally nowhere. Even if you went back in time 10 years ago, it would be really challenging to get that kind of gold weight for under 15. And this one's got diamonds and a really good opal from Australia's Lightning Ridge, and we're not asking $14.99. $13.99, none of the above. And let me move that stone a little bit so you really see, and I'll actually flip it around too so you can see. This is where the color, look at that, blues and greens, but they're bright and it's all the way through. So you've got a really natural all the way through. We don't do doublets or triplets here. And it's only $1,299 on the opal. So huge value there. One in the world. That's going to be it. And that's going to be our last call. That one would probably be a preference to probably take it, you know, take the stone out and melt out the gold if given the opportunity, because that alone could make another 3 rings on its own because of that size of the gold there. Also, speaking of gents rings, I know I mentioned the yellow diamond that's coming up in the show. We also have a huge black diamond gentleman's piece or ladies piece. Do you have the opal? All right, congratulations. So I'll just go ahead and get to it now. Here's the black diamond, which again, yellow diamond still to come, but a totally different look here. And it doesn't have to be a gents piece. It could be a ladies piece as well. Item number is 112-1411 here. And that one, now it is all ready for its close-up. The opal's gone, so congrats on that one. Still have the spinel earrings if you'd like them, or that Imperial that we started the show with. But this is a major 372. One of a kind center black diamond here, nearly 4 carats. Love that. But you're getting white diamonds around it. So a classic pave halo of 42 points there, around and around and around, and then all the gold, smooth as can be. Smooth, highly polished. Then you've got the finished undergallery, which we'll show you, and this is a one only. $49.90. Hey, another $5,000 ring that's about to be vastly different in the price. And that makes sense when you've got over 4 carats in diamonds, right? $49.99 price tag sounds about right. And this one's going to be, remember, black diamonds are not graded on clarity because they are opaque stones, so you don't see through it, but it is going to have a luster to it. So they're really just attractive in that they have this kind of glossy like metallic sheen. So they still give you, instead of sparkle per se, they give you more of a flash, kind of a really beautiful, subtle kind of reflection that almost has this, almost like, if you imagine, if you're familiar with marcasite, think of it almost as a, almost like a marcasite type of like look to it. And that's what it kind of, that's what we mean by that kind of metallic luster that it has in a black diamond. You can see there, very attractive ring. I don't think this would be oversized. I mean, considering right now it's, you know, about 7 sizes too big for me. I gotta say, if we had that size down to, you know, a proper lady size, that would actually be, I think, a great ladies ring. I don't think it's too bold or oversized if you like a bigger piece and a bigger presence. So keep that in mind too. We can size it for you so it can be really, you know, tailor-made. But all you got to do now, and we're changing the gold on this one as well. That's kind of amazing when you think about what this should be just in the gold weight. There's that finishing all the way through the inside. And get ready, because this is also going to have one of the most affordable gents prices we will ever see. And yes, the yellow diamond will be coming up a little bit later. That is a 1 carat yellow diamond we'll have. So it's going to be a bit smaller, and it's also a bit more pricey. So if this is where you want to go big diamond presents, really that big wow factor, but not spend a lot, it's right here, because it's under $2,000, and there are very few gents rings that can do that. This one's going vastly under 2. And it's not even $19.99. And remember, one onlys throughout the show. So it's pretty much, I'm just looking to see, I mean, maybe some of our earrings, maybe the Peridot studs. Everything else, there's a whole earring wheel coming up. I've got maybe one. One of those options is going to have 2. But that's it. Everything else is just going to be what you see is what you get. One-of-a-kind opportunities. Take advantage of them. They're huge values. They're major discounts. We're going to blow this out right now. It's going less than $2,000. That is atypical for a gents piece, because we start our gents rings, make sure that they have enough gold as they should. That's priority number 1. If they don't have enough gold, we can't even call it a gents ring, because it's got to have that presence and that weight. But then when you get something like this and you're adding that kind of diamond weight, and we're going dramatically under where it is right now, which puts it as one of the more affordable gents rings we have already. It's not $19.99, it's not $18.88, and it's not even $17.79. Or $17.99. We're gonna blow it out right now for you. And that's gonna be, let's do $17.77. That's it, $17.77 first caller on that gents diamond ring, where you are getting so much, over 4 carats in diamond weight, then the solid gold, changing it if you want to, so white gold spine. I mean, think of how that would change the look. And I'm an advocate of black diamonds and rose gold. We saw them the other day in earrings, as a matter of fact. We had some beautiful rose gold drop earrings for our ladies. They were beautiful black diamonds. Remember, they were the fancy facets. Well, that would look great too. So think about it. Options are here, but that's going to be $17.77 for one caller only. What a value. So there they are. Again, more discounts on the way, more and more and more. Just a lot of just big reductions in price. Let us know what requests you have. We'll help you out with any and all of those as quickly as we can. We do have some big aquas. So I mentioned we've got a really special aquamarine deal today, just to help everybody out with Sierra Santa Marias. I know they can get pricey really fast, so we've got one for you. So stick around if you've ever wanted an aqua. And then again, gentlemen who are loving this style, stick around. We've got a yellow diamond for you a little later that is super requested, very rare, and of course a huge Saturday afternoon, morning value. So we'll get to that, but let's get to a whole wheel of earrings, and these are a lot of fun. And we've got so many to choose from. Honestly, it's going to take longer to set them all up than it is to just sell them out, because they're so unique and rare, and they're actually really important earrings. These are not basics. They're going to come down to a price, though, that doesn't make a lot of sense. I'm actually going to start with a butterfly earring that I know we get a lot of requests for. This is a blue sapphire butterfly. We'll start with these. They're actually going to be, I'll leave them centered up here because they're really wide wingspan there with that sapphire material in the black rhodium. And then you've got, what is going on? Some bigger diamonds there as well. It almost looks like a pear shape, but those are round brilliants put together in different sizes. So we've got the butterflies. I'll stagger them a bit because we're going to have quite the wheel of earrings here for you. And then we've also got, check these out. They're huge. And I'll probably put these up in a more north to south fashion, because this is going to be that beautiful look of yellow and white. So really specialty here. They look like yellow diamonds all day. They look like they're actually listed as white diamonds. And again, one pair on the butterflies. Butterflies have to stay as they are, which is white gold for the backdrop and then some black rhodium. Then the diamond earrings you're seeing there are actually baguettes and rounds together. And similar to that, we have something like it in rubies. This is our ruby and diamond option here, which is really special. They've got the same kind of size that we're seeing in the all white diamonds there in the two-tone gold, but you can see just rubies there and some diamonds. It almost looks like a big emerald cut. That's what it's intended to do. And then if we go up front, we're going to have some options in princess cut, all white diamonds. These are really just a modern way to do a stud. And come on in, because this value is going to be crazy good. I have had all of these earrings on the air before plenty of times, and yet never had I dreamed they would ever, even on a discount day like today is, never dreamed they would come down to a level like this. And then you know what? Well, I guess we'll move these right up front, because we've got some very big turquoise coming up. And so this turquoise earring even has an omega back, which should tell you a lot about the size they have. They're going to start with that round turquoise, and then they've got this beautiful, almost lacy like floral around them, and that's going to be a great way to do. You can see the difference in a turquoise from Sleeping Beauty versus sapphire. So when we say blue, they have a very distinctive turquoise blue, not just a royal or navy blue. So let's zoom back just a little bit. If you have any questions on these, obviously all the carat weights are coming up as you ask for them. So I just wanted to get you started here, but this is going to be a wild moment here, because we have never seen, and like I said, they've all been presented before. You're probably familiar with some of these prices. You've probably seen a few of them before. You're familiar, you know, maybe you've thought about them, maybe they're on the wish list. If that's the case, you got to call early, because they are going to fly on out of here, and not just because we have butterflies, but because the value is going to come real low. So this is where, again, those turquoise are all over the place. That's those omega backs. They're great for sitting on the ear, not so great for sitting on a wheel. Then we've got rubies and diamonds. Notice the channel set round brilliants that are there that are so important. If you want to go all classic white diamonds, we've got the 9 stones in princess cuts put together, all invisibly set. And then if you want the two-tone element, you go here. Those are the two-tone gold. So you've got all white diamonds, but they really, every time I examine them, they look like they're yellow yellow diamonds in emerald cuts. Through the middle, they're actually white diamonds in the yellow gold. So let me know which pair you like. Every single pair is the same price. I've got all the specs waiting for you, and then there are gold restrictions, so let me point those out. Basically, it's going to be everything stays as it is, with the exception of, it's just going to be this option up here. The diamond earrings with the princess cuts can be any gold color you want. Same with the turquoise back here. They can be any gold you want as well. But everything else, so basically this diagonal line here, these are going to be two-tone. These are going to be white gold with rhodium, and that's going to be the yellow gold only with the rubies. So those all stay. The two on the outside corners here, diamonds and turquoise, can be changed in the gold color. So keep that in mind. And let's do a huge blowout price. And yes, we'll show them on the hand. We'll try them all on. We'll give you the carat weights. I just can't have 5 graphics on at once. So that's where we're relying on you to call, tell us what your favorite is. We'll help you out with the rest. We'll get you all situated and we'll try them on and give you all the opportunity you want, but it's really all about the value. And that is where we've seen $39.99. We've seen even higher prices than that. Actually, the highest price of any was $41.99 on any of them. The lowest price was $39.99. So there's a little range there certainly, but we're going to bring them down below what you can even imagine, and this is what's going to get the phone line so crazy mad. And again, most of these are one of a kind. Got a couple of options when it comes to the white diamonds and the turquoise. We've got a little bit of quantity, and I mean just a little bit. So that's where you're also changing the gold color. Those are our own. The rest are all the ones that stay in the gold color. Those are actually designer pieces that we brought in from a really, really well-known, super, super popular designer. And that's why that price is good, because their designer prices are far greater than that. And here now is where you're going to save even more. Take a look. They're not even $39.99. They're not going to be even $29.19 or $9.99. So open up the phone lines, because we're going to be, and I know we don't have a lot of operators today. So this is where, if you're waiting on hold, I hope you don't get caught too deep in the hole here, because I got to tell you, they're going to be just absolutely selling out left and right, because they're not $9.99. That's one thing. And that right there could sell at every single pair we have. You're not paying $9.99. Take as many as you want. Listen, if you like one of those styles, you're probably going to like several of them. So maybe this is the option, and this is the moment where you take a couple. Or maybe you're doing a little bit of early holiday shopping. Take advantage of these super summer sales Saturday prices and shopping early for holidays. They're not even $9.99. Yes, we've got, okay, so Victor, let me know which ones you want. Yellow, well, they're technically white diamonds, they say, but again, I see the same thing that you're seeing. They're 18 karat gold, by the way. We've got 3 examples that are 18 karat gold. I didn't point that out. This is 18, this is 18, and this is 18. The ones that stay as are, or as they are all 18 karat gold. So, wow, is that special? And we're busy already. So guess what? Instead of, hold on, we're gonna make them even better. And you know what, operators, if you'll tell me which pair you're getting, it'll help so I can keep track of quantity, because I don't want to oversell these, because that designer is not going to, they're not going to be, I think, thinking too kindly on me offering them at this discount anyways, because they're not even $888. And they're also not going to be $800. This is one of those values where just take them while they're here, because when they're gone, and they'll never be lower. They can't be lower. And they're not $888, and they're not $850, and they're not $849, and they're not even $800 a pair. And that is why they're going to go so quickly. They're all $799 per pair. And which one do you like? The butterfly and the princess cut. So the butterfly is item number 112-1307, and they stay as are. Jess, which one did you say? Okay, turquoise already verifying, and then Will, those are one of a kind, so those are gone already. Thank you so much. Which one? Turquoise. So turquoise is going to be item number, and I'll show those next. That's 1117528, which now I'll move them up here, because now we can actually reconfigure the wheel, since the butterflies are already gone, and then we'll move these around. And then the princess cuts will give you, I'm going to try on everything too for you. The butterflies are already sold. Congrats. I know they were waiting on those. The princess cuts are very popular, as you would imagine they would be, because that's the most classic of the bunch, just being like a diamond stud, but better. And then we've got the turquoise here, which I'll show you from a distance, since we have a lot of people talking about the turquoise, and it's 1117528. Bear with us if you're waiting on hold. This is the only style up there that has an omega backing, so they are going to sit upright like this, and that means point at the northeast, south, and west. So that's not going to be squared off. It's going to be more of that diamond shape you have. Here's the length they have. We need you, Andy, on the phone lines. We've got a lot of backed up calls here. So that is going to be 5/8 of an inch or so, which is going to hang out right between 1/2 and 3/4, top to bottom. This is the Omega back style, which we get a lot of requests for. $7.99 per pair. This is the turquoise, which can be done, remember, in white, yellow, or rose gold for you as well. So you've got an option there. And then we've got the rubies and diamonds. The all diamonds, by the way, the diamond weight there is going to be, that'll be 1113948. That's 75 points of princess cuts. Remember, there are only 9 stones per earring. So you've got 18 stones per set. And that means that those are really, you know, they're big stones. That's important. So we love having those princess cuts here. Let me know if you'd like them, because 75 points, 18 stones, that means that each and every one of those princess cut diamonds is over 4 points. Yes. They are, right, Will? Yes, they are. The butterflies are gone. I'm sorry, we can let you know if anything happens on those, if they come back, but they are gone. They were the first to fly, because as you would typically expect, right? And then here we go with, yeah. They probably just her camera, or rather her television set. They look red out here. I'm looking at them in person. They look red. The only thing is, Allison, I think what they're doing, they're completely transparent stones. So I think we're seeing, do you see how they're set in a channel? So we're actually, there's no gold behind them. So there's no gold. So we're kind of, the light is going through them. So they might look like they're glowing a lot of red. So they might look, they're not pink though. Yeah, they're not pink. That might just be the settings on their TV. Yeah, they're red. They are red rubies, and they're rounds, and they're not huge stones, of course. They're smaller rounds set within this channel. But yeah, do you see how they're, as I move them there, how they're kind of fiery? That's because they're very clean stones. They're round diamond cuts, and then the light is actually going all the way through them, because there's really nothing behind those rubies. It's just about having the gorgeous glow that's created by having clean stones. Yes, Victor? With the rubies? Okay, so guys, let me know if you're getting the rubies, because I know you just got one ruby pair, and they stay in the yellow gold. Remember, they're 18K. So let me point out again, if you're just tuning in, this is 18 karat, this is 18 karat. The butterflies are already gone. They were 18 karat as well. So the two on the left and right sides there, they're in 18 karat gold. All yellow here, two-tone over here. The other two are going to be front to back. They're 14 karat gold, but you're choosing your choice of gold color. So our last calls now, $799. Let me know if you have any questions on those. We'll go through carat weights again. It's 75 points here in the diamonds. Over here, the diamond weight with the rubies is going to be 50 points in ruby, and then you've got 46 points total weight in diamonds, both baguettes and rounds in 18K. Then we go, of course, 75 points over here. If you like the two-tone earrings in 18K, those are actually going to be 45 and 40 points. That's 85 points in diamond weight in the 18 karat gold, as is two-tone gold. So they stay there. They end up looking like yellow. I got to tell you, I have said from the beginning, those are mislabeled. They're labeled as white diamonds. They clearly are yellow diamonds. You can see it right there. So huge value on those. And then any questions? Jess, which ones did you get? Turquoise? Okay. And then anybody get the two-tone baguette and rounds with those yellow and white diamonds? Because those are really, really important and very, 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 very underpriced, because that's 85 points in both baguettes and rounds. Loving those. Then the princess cuts, 75 points. Remember, over 4 points each on those diamonds individually on the princess cuts, creating that squared off stud we love to see. And that is going to be all for $799. So we'll give them a final 60 seconds, then we'll be on our way. Got a lot to show you today and a little bit of quantity on earrings, which is nice. So all of our earrings should be gone, and the turquoise are very popular. Again, Omega backs. We actually have a couple of those in the white, the yellow, and the rose. Then the same with the diamond studs in the front. White, yellow, or rose gold, all here. So that's going to be good news. And then we still have our gents black diamond too. And don't forget, a little bit later, we've got that very special yellow diamond gents piece. So a really big value there. Don't see those very often. Today's the day. They sure do. And Victor, I've looked at them up close. I've looked at them with a loop. I'm just telling you that your invoice is going to say white diamonds, but they are clearly yellows. So they are. I don't know what to do about it. The designer has them labeled that way. I sure hope that designer is not charging white diamond prices for yellow diamonds, but we are. So yeah, it's just a really, I mean, that's clearly what they are, right? So huge value there. Let's go ahead and move. We've got a blue zircon coming up. And again, any questions on those, let me know. So I'll start removing those. The turquoise, again, ask for the turquoise. Your operatives will know how to help you there. And then the fabulous two-tone gold. two-tone diamonds. You see what those do when they move? They've got that really incredible baguette shine in addition to the round, brilliant sparkle. Same with the rubies, really. They look like emerald cuts in the middle. And then you've got these fabulous princess cuts, all those exotics and really good stud for 75 points in total weight there. Now let's get to our one-of-a-kind blue zircon. This one's going to be a tremendous discount as well. Can't keep the blue zircons in stock. It's going to lean a little bit at the moment without my help here, but it's item number 111-8999, and that is going to be our one and only, and it's got that 574 size, really stunning turquoise blue. Amazing quality of the zircon. These are, of course, mined out as well. Most of the zircon categories are. There are very few active mines for zircons the world over. So no matter what the color is, they tend to be extremely limited. So zircon, of course, dating the Earth, 4.4 billion years we're talking about when they were first brought about. So we know they've got a history. They've got a lore behind them, and we are so excited to have a 574 with 54 points in the diamonds as well. So this is really a beautiful piece. I'll prop it up for you, then we'll try it on. It's in the white gold, but you don't have to leave it that way. You can do the yellow or the rose, and this is amazing how many times we're saying that tonight, or today rather, with the discounts the way they are. A lot of times when there are tremendous discounts and markdowns, you have pieces that have to stay the way they are just because it's so many thousands of dollars to, make a new mounting essentially, and then, transfer that stone over to it. That is not the case here. You get to change the gold and still get this tremendous discount. Here it goes on the hand for you. Bright as can be. This is almost like, it's the only stone I would say that besides maybe a Paraiba gives you like an opaque turquoise stone come to life here with the beauty and the brilliance that a zircon can give, like this 574 does. So you've got a really good look. Again, this feels a lot like the turquoise earring we just had in the way the overall piece is designed around it. It's got some bigger diamonds and some smaller. It's at an angle, so you have these points at the north, east, south, and west. You've got the almost open work that makes it a little bit lacy, so while it's bigger and bolder, it still has a real femininity about it. And it's going to be a huge blowout from $39.99 and way lower than that. So here's what it looks like again close up. One only. There's the stone. Choose the yellow or the rose if you'd like, but it's actually going to be under $1,500, which we do not see a 574 zircon ever do that. Think about it. We're almost at 6 carats here. That's astounding, as it is. But here we go. It's not going to be 15. It's not $14.99. This is what we really, really are. It's what the whole day is about. Taking one-of-a-kind pieces, dropping them so that they can move quickly, and we can show you that much more in what you love, but also bringing you values you have never seen. $13.99 is great, but if we can make it better, we will, and that's exactly what's happening. $1,299 on that zircon, and then get ready. We've got a top of the hour 24 minutes away. We've got something special coming up shortly in earrings that is astounding, because just where gold's at would make what I've got impossible to do, and yet let's make the impossible possible today. So that's what we're all about. So let me know on this one. $12.99. Looks like this one's gone. New gold quartz is here, and a brand new Zambarin. A Zambarin that looks like a rubellite. Yes, please. And how about our gold quartz? That is one of our bigger stones we have. Certainly not a lot of stones left because they really go quickly. One more time on the hand on this one. Yes, here it is. One more time, and then we're verifying on this one. We'll see who's got it. Jess has got it. So there it is, and that's gone. Congratulations. And then let's actually get to this gold quartz, which 112, 1712. Really tough to keep these around because they are, oh, look at this. More gold than we've seen yet. Accented by, what is better, yellow diamonds to add to it? This is perfect. And 1712 is your number here. The zircon is gone. Only things we have left are the black diamond gents ring, our Mahenge spinel studs from earlier, and that Imperial topaz round in the evil eye style. But here we go with 382 in two-tone gold in the gold quartz that has, that's 24 karat gold, purely running through this quartz gem, buff top cut, great pear shape, which most of the time they're oval, so it's nice to see something a little different there. And then look at the sides. Triple split with the white, then the yellow, then the white, and then the yellow diamonds don't come right up to the basket, and it almost looks like they go through the middle. It almost gives the appearance like it's a bridge style, but it's not. So you've got these yellow diamonds perfectly complementing, so we'll break it down. 8 points in the yellow, 51 points in the white diamonds, and you've got a mega value coming your way. These pieces are one of a kind. We can't duplicate the gold quartz. Every one of them's unique. They're all going to have their own patterns. We cannot keep them around. Take a look at this on the hand. It stays in the two-tone unless you want to go all yellow. I would say you could do that. I would say, though, given that it's got the white and the yellow diamonds, two-tone's your best bet here. Here's what it looks like on the hand one way, and then we'll show it the other. It's really nice how they perched it up a little higher. This is what gives the illusion of a bridge style on the sides. The way that whole platform and that stone is elevated still has that halo. I'll pop it around. We'll turn it around the other way so you can see it pear shape pointing down in case that's how you like to wear it. And it's going to be, wow, it's got a lot of that 24 karat gold running through it, doesn't it? Another one for $39.99. Forget about it. Let's blow it out right now. Better price coming your way. Huge value on this one. And with the yellow diamonds, remember it's 59 points total, but we break it down for you. Yellow and white, two really, really important, stunning stones here that make so much sense. You know, it's not just like an extra add in, throw in, just getting creative for no reason. Makes sense to have the two-tone gold, makes sense to have the two tones of diamonds there as well. And $2,000 is pretty much half. We can do better than that. It's not $19.99, or even better. This is why we love our gold quartz. With all the gold presence they have, should be way up there, right? Way up there in price. We know that because of gold, what it's doing. This is gold. Remember, gold is mined from the earth. It's a precious metal. It's mined from the earth. That's how it works. With this stone, it's one of those rarities where the gold is essentially found within. It's literally the precious metal embedded into a precious stone. So you have it within the quartz, all giving their own patterns. Some stones will give you more of that gold presence than others, of course. This one has quite a bit of that with a lot of this pear shape. And of course, it's just nice to see something more unusual like a pear shape. We usually see ovals and we love them, but it's nice to see that pear shape. Gives you a little more elongation, also gives you not only the larger carat weight, but gives you the look of a larger carat weight as well when you have a pear shape. So let's blow it out right now. It's not even $19.99, $18.88, $17.77. They're all great values, but we're making it a lot more affordable than that. So it is time right now to go ahead, well, maybe already on the phone lines, I hope, because this one's going even lower. We're gonna make it $1,699 only, that's it. $1,699 gets it to one caller, that's it on that one. And a beautiful, beautiful presence. And let me just actually move it around a little bit more. It's kind of like an opal where you have to move it to see all the pattern. And the way that the sheen, do you see how the gold is coming right to the surface of the stone? So there is that sheen. You know, it's funny, we'll take, you know, part of the artistry of jewelry is polishing gold, right? And you can do different finishes and different textures to gold, satin finishes and sandblasted finishes and all these different looks, diamond cutting, right? But this is still, you see, when we shine up the stone, when you polish the stone, it still has, where the gold meets the surface of the gem, it still has that great polish and sheen to it. So that's going to be $16.99. Who got the zircon, Jess? Jolie? It's a pretty name. Thank you. It is, isn't it? Yeah. Does she spell it Jolie? Oh, it's pretty. Very pretty. All right, so $16.99. Thank you so much. We've got an Asher Tansy. I love this one. And this one has some extras because it's actually going to be yellow diamonds and white diamonds, much like this, except it's big yellow diamonds to go with this one. And we also have those Peridot earrings coming up sooner rather than later. So we'll have a nice discount opportunity for you there. So let's move on. $16.99. How about 30 more seconds with that one? And then we'll see who's got it. That's got to go. It's very rare to have any of our gold quartz stick around. So very, very special piece. And then shall I pop in the 3 carat Paraiba for a little look? And with the size you have, I am amazed that it is as clean as it is. We're going to get ready to give you a little sneak peek of it. It's coming up. It's coming in. Oh, the color's amazing. This is that color we've been seeing of late that is just second to none. Best color, bright, neon, ultimate neon color. That's all happening. We're going to bring it out. Let's just have a look at it because this one has been a tremendous reduction to the point where we can't keep our 2 carats and 2.5 carats in stock lately. That is because we've been reducing them. Well, this is the largest I've had in recent days. And guess, it's, oh my goodness, just shy of 3 carats. And I just want to pop it in, 1120727, just to take a look at it here. What a stunning stone. Now, because it's almost 3 carats, there are, from this angle, you can see maybe a few little inclusions, as copper-bearing stones almost always have, right? at least visibly. They usually have visible inclusions because it is one of the type 3 categories of stones, but it's also this particular variety of tourmaline is the most included of all typically because it is copper bearing. Well, this is our 297 in that collection grade neon Paraiba, just as neon, just as bright and just as beautiful as what we've been seeing in smaller stones, including a 77 pointer, including a 2 carat, and a 220, and a 2.5. But this is 297 with a tremendous diamond weight of 118, and we are about to give it a brand new low price. And now, this is the closest view that we can give you. So you are intended to see everything within that stone. Watch what happens when you see it from the perspective you're usually going to when it's on the hand. And when you see it by looking down at your hand, or what other people are going to see when they do see this stone. Oh my goodness, this really shows you. It's one thing to see it up close when there's no comparison perspective, but then you see it on the hand like you do everything else and realize, whoa, that's a big Paraiba. And it is. And when these are stones that are highly unusual in big sizes are 1 carat. Climbing up to that 2 carat size is a whole new level. We're almost at 3. That is astounding to see. And yet, as you get into bigger sizes, you're going to expect to see more inclusions. You expect to see, maybe even very common would be to see those copper needles where you see what looks like a needle running through it. That is not here in this stone, yet you're getting this huge size. Collectors, come on in. Paraiba lovers, if you've just maybe really ultimately wanted the bigger example. The bigger, the better, the bolder. Well, this used to be $79,999. Based on that size you have, makes total sense. Watch what we're going to do instead. Come on in on the early side, but you saw from a distance, you're not seeing anything but glow. Anything but bright, beautiful, neon, amazing color. That is because this is so unusually clean for this stone to be. We're busy on the phone lines already. No surprise there. It's going to go quickly. You know that. We're reducing it. I promise you that. And I know it's not going to be the most inexpensive stone in the world. Keep in mind, we have a 40 pointer later that is coming up for somebody. That'll be here. I would say if, size isn't the issue for you, you can stick around for that. That's going to be amazing. But this is really the bigger stone we have as far as ideal color. This is the biggest. If you want to still get the ideal neon, the ideal color, you want everything just bright blue, green, just popping through, that's what this is. That price goes away. That price is no longer. It's not going to be $80,000. This is what we love to do. We've been doing it lately in the last couple of weeks. We've taken all of our big Paraibas and we've saved one of the best for last here. And so when you get that glow and that clarity, that is a testament to how much copper is in that stone. Rare to get. That extreme level of high-end copper in your stone, that's what separates it from the rest. That's what makes it the pinnacle of tourmalines. That's what gives it this high value. By the way, that's normally what you pay per carat on a stone on a good day. You can easily spend $70,000 and $80,000 and $90,000 a carat. I've recently had one of mine appraised for over $100,000 per carat, per. So this is a major value already when you can get 3 carats for $80,000. That is not going to get it out of here. The whole point of bringing it out today is to drop that price, make it unbelievable. This is what's happening. It's not even $80,000. Come on in. It's not going to be half that at 40. And this is how we make something this rare. Fly on out of here, is give you a price you would never, ever find, never see anywhere else. And then we've got a better price than 40 or 30. Or even $20,000, which we've already seen several smaller stones go for those prices already. This is going even lower right now. And you know what? It is not even going to be 19, 18, 17. This is what we live to do. And if you are a collector, you take it. And remember, you still have a money-back guarantee. So I know these are really important items. These are not your typical into even a retail store. Even a high-end, really special retail store, you're not finding a lot of options. So we want you, if it's your first big Paraiba, if it's your first big collector stone, you have that time to get it at home, see what it's all about, and then decide. Because these are obviously significant pieces. They're important stones. And it's not $17,000 or $16,000 or even $15,000. This has got to be the best value we've had yet because it's $14,999. And that's it. And then the big one will go. Now, we did have a request for some Tanzanites. It looks like Has she been missing out? We have a gal who's been missing out on all of our Tanzanite deals of late. Oh, okay. Well, I've got some for you. And if you want to be under $2,000, we're going to show you something incredible. And I have something very exciting in white and yellow gold and in a classic style for our Tanzanite lovers. So just wanted to make sure you know these Paraibas have not been sticking around. If you've been also missing out on the Paraibas of late, there's our big one, under $15,000, amazing value when you've got what, you know, anybody would clamor in the industry to get. If you could get Paraiba for $15,000 a carat, it would be a headline. It would be front page news. GIA would be talking about it. Everybody in the gem community would put the word out. So to get an entire stone that's 3 carats, this is what we do for our collectors, our TVON families, make them affordable for you. So let me show you a quick little Tanzanite deal. This is going to be a great one for, I think, a couple of people. And now remember, the note that I just got based on this request is that this customer's been missing out on Tanzanite deals of late. And I get that. They have all been going. I've been giving you a lot of big Tanzanite values of late. This one is great if you want to be under that $2,000 range, and yet you might have just expected that I put up a 2-carat stone. It's not a 2-carat stone. I actually have, listen to this, I've got a 5-carat 05 at least. I'm going to show you the white and the yellow gold option here that you've got to take a choice of. But again, if you are real excited about Tanzanite and you don't want to spend $3,000, $4,000, $5,000, $6,000, $7,000, here it is. It's item number 111, 1348. You can see we've got a nice example here of what it looks like in the white or the yellow, which I love to see, but also it's a 3-stone. We don't see that very often. We've got a 3-stone style. Those are really big round brilliants beside the oval. You're getting a minimum of 505 in size, but 26 points in diamonds, which means those are 13-point VS rounds on either side. That's important. Those are really good size stones. Not every day we see a 13-point diamond. If you do, usually it's a center stone in a stud earring or a ring, right? These are accents. They're side stones to complete the 3-stone styling here that we rarely have. So if you're looking for completely classic, because obviously we do a lot of blue wings, we do all kinds of fancy mountings and bridge styles and oversized diamond weights and all that. But when it comes to classic, this could be the perfect piece you've been waiting for. And here's how we're going to, oh my gosh, this price, $89.99 is where it started. We have the white and the yellow gold you see here. Think about wonder rings as well. Can I also add that would be beautiful with a wonder ring paired around it? I think a lot of our blue wings, they're done pretty large to begin with. So they're not always a piece that you start stacking with. I think this style you could if you wanted to. On certain days, you wear it as is. On other days, you add a little something to it. This is a great candidate for that. But again, for those of you like our requester who's looking for something, maybe everyday style, maybe you want to be sub 4,000, this is the way to do it. And very unusual for a 505 to go this low in price. But it's happening. It's happening right now. Come on in. Early, better. Trust me. The whole point of this request, it says on the request, she's been missing out on every Tanzanite deal we've had of late. I get that. I've been here. This is what we're doing. I mean, whether it's been, remember our 9-carat wheel, all sold out. Then the following day I had an 8-carat wheel, all sold out. This is what's happening with blue wings. And you all know from watching the show, if you've been watching any time in the last few months, you know we're getting down to it. Somebody asked the other day, why are they releasing museum reserve stones? It's because there's nothing else left. And we don't want to say, oh, sorry, you missed the boat completely on Tanzanite. We want to bring them to you as long as you guys have the desire for them, but there are very few left. We're planning a big finale celebration that's likely going to happen and hopefully coincide right around the 5-year anniversary, which would be in December. Can you believe that? December. That's less than 4 months away. We'll be there. We're less than 4 months from Christmas. So we're getting close to the end of the year here, and a lot of people, as we march towards the end of the year, are going to be looking for those blue wing block Ds. I can't honestly say for certain if they'll even be here, or if they are we going to have everything you need in size? Are we going to have everything you need in shape and style? They're just that limited now, and that is why when we bring you values like this, please take full advantage, because this one, I don't know how it got this low, but we're going to take maybe something to do with the request. She said, I want to be under $2,000, but it's a 505, but we're going to take it there. And guess what? You don't even need to spend $2,000 or $1,999. We'll go lower than that. So all I can say is we've been selling out of everything in blue wing. Come on in on the early side. Let me try them on. Here's the white gold first. That's what it looks like. So that's how that 505 is going to look from a distance away. And again, that's a minimum because we've got, you know, you can see here, there's You can tell you're guaranteed at least 505. You might get a little larger than that, which makes this per carat value even better. It's not $19.99. It's not $18.99. How about this? $1,888. That's the white gold. I'll swap them out here for you, and we'll try on the yellow gold for a moment. Look at this. That's going to be the white gold up close. Look at those big white diamonds. Again, 13-point VS diamonds there, and then here's the yellow gold on the hand, so you can see how that looks, because it's what we see, I would say, less overall. We see a lot less in the yellow gold Tanzanite combo, but it's beautiful as well. $18.88. Either way you want to go, then we'll have the bigger ones. We'll have the 6 carat 05, and then a little later we have the 8 carat plus in the brand new heart shape. Seeing it today, so that's very exciting. Heart-shaped lovers, I know. We get a lot of requests for heart-shaped blue wings. You get to see one today. I don't know where this came from because, yes. Which one?
The yellow.
Yellow gold, are we thinking about it? All right, so yellow gold verifying. Is that a requester by any chance? No?
I don't think so, no.
Oh, okay, cool. Well, don't miss out. Come on in. We'll give them 60 seconds here, and there they are side by side. So a really big value there. And for $18.88 on a 505 minimum, that's going to be what, $370 a carat? Free diamonds, which are the bigger diamonds here. And then a beautiful gold band. And it's, yeah, you can't beat that price tag. Yes, it is. Oh, good. It is. Yay. She didn't miss out this time. She said, I'll take it. All right, so $18.88. We're very busy on the phone lines. So 35 seconds left, and then we're going to be moving on. Again, heart shape, I'll flash it right now. This is obviously bigger. We're showing this based on a request to be under $2,000, which amazing. We can do a 505, but look at that heart shape coming up. A little bit later, there's the heart shape. I mean, that is one of the most, it literally looks like a heart-shaped emoji, doesn't it? Because it's really defined. A lot of times in gems, heart-shaped cuts don't get that definition to the cleft there. That one is really good. You know how they sometimes just look a little bit more like a pear shape, and you really have to look at it to see if there's a cleft. Then we also have the 6 carat Asher. This is coming up too. We have a gorgeous, look at the big yellow diamonds around that one, and that's the 6, wow, look at the reds. That's a 6 carat 05, so that's just a little larger, but it's got some yellow diamonds and white diamonds together, so we're enjoying that. That'll be coming up as well, so you've got options. The oval's really classic. We'll get into the Asher cut a little bit later, and of course the heart shape. So you know what's all to come. Okay, thank you so much for the request. It's pretty exciting to have any Tanzanite under 2, but to have a 505 with really big important diamonds, I know it's easy to glance up there and see 26 points and realize that's lighter than we usually see in a diamond weight, but there are only 2 diamonds, so they're really, really, really important individual diamonds there. Excuse me, just had water go down the wrong pipe. Okay, Will, which one? You've got a request for something else? All right, so let me know. Anybody else thinking about any one of those? Christine, thinking about a Tanzanite? Allison, thinking about a Tanzanite? You're not even on the phone. All right. Okay, let's move. Coming up, we've got, actually, do you want to see the 605? We can get bigger with the big diamond weight. I mean, really astounding yellow diamonds on that one. And then how about a real quick look at this big Zambarin, just to mix it up a bit. We've got this large Zambarin, one of a kind, before we get to our top of the hour. There's a big aqua, and then we've got one of our top of the hours in aqua as well. But I'm going to move those aside, so we're just going to go ahead and swipe those to the side here. Look at this. Do you remember what I said, that we had a Zambarin garnet that looks like a, seriously, should we check this? Because this really looks like a rubellite tourmaline, doesn't it? And yet, it's one of our largest Royal Zambarin garnets, known for being a purple color. That's what Zambarin means, but hardly purple here. Yeah, there's a color shifting property to it, but this is, let's call it, it's a cranberry red with hot, hot pinks, and then a little bit of purple and blue will come through as the color shifts, as the lighting shifts. But this is going to be 112-1664. It's our larger Zambarin, 7 carats 44 is the size of this real, it's a real between cushion oval shape to it. And it's going to be 39 points in diamonds. It's actually a triple stack on the side. So you can see there, it's like a little staircase design of triple row in diamonds, beautifully done here in the round brilliance. That's 39 points. And you can have white gold or yellow gold or rose gold. So you're going to decide. We like that too. But this is how we make something real interesting here. Huge value, $744, amazing, one of a kind, of course, but you know, the big Zambarins have been a little out of reach for sometimes because, well, they're the larger stones. It's garnet, so it might be a little more commonplace stone as we know, but there are different varieties of garnet that take it really rare. Zambarin is one of those. You're looking at one of our bigger stones here. I would not wait if I were you, because this Zambarin, I've had enough of the larger stones to know, usually when they're 3 or 4 carats, they're quickly and easily over $4,000. And it's why a lot of people say, maybe I'll have to stick to one of the 1s or the 2s. This is your way you get that really important stone. Amazing value. I don't know why this one's priced so low, but Saturday sale, we got everything going on here. Everything's being discounted no matter what it is. Pieces you've seen before, and then pieces like this that are brand new. This is brand new today. This is one of our larger museum pieces. This is not the typical Zambarin size, and it's so red. That's the thing. As it gets larger, it's so much of that ideal color that we love to see, and yet it's going to look like this on the hand. I'm going to blow it out. We're not doing the $59.99 should be. It's actually got a little heart-shaped detail in the gallery, which will be a little easier to show you when it is on. And then we're getting really close to our top of the hour, so moments away. We're 1 minute away. This will be gone. Look at that stone. It looks like a really, really rich sapphire, like one of those purpley reds, or a rubellite tourmaline, either of which would be far more than even $59.99. We're blowing it out right now. Give us a call, and I'll blow it out under $2,000. That's how we're getting all these one-of-a-kinds out the door today. It's not even $2 or $19.99 or $18.88. This one's coming way down. We'll make it $1,799 only for the very first caller on a Royal Zambarin in a huge size, nearly 7.5 carats. That is special. So that one's going to be gone in a hurry, $17.99, and yet keeping that style really classic with the triple row on the side. This is that little heart-shaped detail I was telling you about. And you see it there. It's like a little scrolling heart shape in gold, done in the profile of the ring. Looks fabulous, is amazing, and there it is. All that glow. And you can see what I'm talking about. There's that purple coming through. So you see from a different angle here as it moves left to right, you see suddenly amongst those reds and those cranberry tones, suddenly you get that purple and that blue. It's like an ultraviolet blue that comes through. We love to see that. Now it's almost the top of the hour. We've got a really special big old buy coming up, something we never get to see. And then don't forget, heart-shaped Tanzanite is coming up in the very, very near future. We also have that really beautiful aqua deal I'm telling you about, and lots more. And requests, get them in, keep them coming. So this Zambarin is here at the moment, $17.99, but we're not waiting on pieces to go. We've got a very special top of the hour that is going to be mighty, mighty, mighty affordable. And we love to see that, because this is still fine jewelry, and yet we're going to make something real special here in affordability that I have not seen in a long, long while. This is like we're going back in time. So special welcome to our Saturday here. Glad you're with us today. This is TVON. I'm Lauren Blair. We've got a really special pair of earrings coming up, and I know we've had a lot of earrings already today that we have loved, but this is our little end of August birthstone special that I'm really excited to share with you, because it is also going to be one of our bigger values we've had. So again, requests are welcome. We've got the big heart shape coming up in the Tanzanite, which we gave you a little preview of. Also have a really special aqua. Then there's a heart shape fawn diamond. Never, ever, ever thought, never did I think we would see the day. This is where, again, I'm here all the time. I know our inventory, know our gems. Then suddenly a heart-shaped fawn diamond comes out of nowhere with a custom design around it. Wait till you see it. So 2 incredible heart shapes today, Tanzanite and fawn. Then we've got the Sierra Santa Maria. You will not believe the Sierra Santa Maria deal that we have. And right now, top of the hour, something affordable for everybody. Fine jewelry is not supposed to get this affordable, because here's the deal. You can shop in the wholesale world. We've got one of the great wholesale districts in the country right here. I drive through it every day. We have one of those great, it's the downtown LA jewelry district. And what that does is there's a lot of times when you're making jewelry, you can go there, and it's not just about finished pieces. You can go there and get pieces that actually are what are helping the industry make jewelry, like findings. Findings would be the gold baskets in this case, where you can go buy the gold for a gem. Let's say you supply the gem, and you can go find the 14 karat gold. It's basically the basket and the post and then the backing for a stud earring. And when you're buying in volume, like hundreds and hundreds of pairs at a time, they'll give you a deal right now. But it's gold. And gold, you know what's happening. The findings alone are over $400 a pair now, when you're buying just the findings in volume. So keep that in mind as we show you this amazing top of the hour, which is a Peridot. And if it's here, you know it's got to be really, really, really good Peridot. Otherwise, we don't bother. We just don't bring it unless it's the top quality Peridot. You have it here in a classic where probably a primary piercing is best just given the size here, but I think I'll let you be the judge. You'll see them on and then you can decide if you want to go second piercings as well. I think it would work if you can handle a little larger stone in the second piercing also, but it's item number 1121818, and it's really, really special because this is going to be our stunning, bright, beautiful Peridot. This is not like what they typically look like in the industry, in the retail world, in your mall stores. Peridot is usually more yellow. It's got a lot of yellow tones or sometimes brown tones to it. Oftentimes it's going to be what? Going to be really hazy, kind of like a little waxy look to it. It's usually included in that way. It's called these lily pad inclusions. It's got this luster it's known to have where it's a little bit more foggy. That is not the case here in the slightest. You're getting a carat 60 6mm rounds. 6 millimeters, by the way, is approximately a 1 carat diamond size. So if you have 1 carat diamond studs, this is going to be very similar to the look. So to give you a better perspective, of course, we'll try them on for you. But you can also choose your gold color here. So it's going to be white gold, yellow gold, or rose gold. And it's a centered post, of course. That would make sense on a round. You've got the 4-prong style with that basket work as well. And then they're going to have a butterfly backing. We'll show them to you on in just a bit so you can see that size in real life. But we're going to do something wild here. And I would love for you to come on in early here so you can make sure you get a nice look and a huge advantage, because in solid gold, like I was saying, it could be $400 right now plus just for the gold. Now the stones are more valuable, especially in this case. And I'm actually going to come in closer and just make sure that, you know, after a while of zooming in and out, is that better, right? So now we're focused up on those stones here so you can really see the amazing brilliance they have. Something a word I wouldn't usually associate with Peridot, but in this case, it's happening. So instead of asking, let's see, 400 plus, you know, you've got the stones, which are, you know, looking here, that'd be about maybe $350 per stone. So $700 worth of stone, that's $1,100. So it's like a $10.99 earring just by a quick calculation based on basic wholesale and intrinsic value of the stones. We're celebrating August. It's about to wrap up. This is a stud that is 6 millimeters. It's a perfect size. I'm loving this for gifting, especially when we're going to take them as low as we are. And I cannot get over this because I sell jewelry every day. And when you have to compete and fight against gold prices that you can't not really fight against, right? Because you can't change it. Gold is what it is, and it is valued, and the value changes day by day, and it's worldwide, the value of gold. So it's been at sky-high rocket prices. I mean, it's crazy how much gold has gone up, and yet probably will continue to do so. I mean, it's hanging out around $1,800 an ounce. So this is where, again, it's tougher to do a stud. If you're thinking, oh, so what? Who cares? It's a stud earring. But remember, when gold is high value like that, it is that much tougher to do a stud earring and still make it affordable. That's why we got a $10.99 price tag. That's amazing. Here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to show you one on to give you a little reference point here. And then, do you see what I mean? I would think yes. I mean, for me and my taste, we could move that right on over if you like it as a primary stud. It certainly is a good size for that. We usually see, because remember, each stone is 80 points. They're each a little under a carat. They're each in the solid gold. So you've got that beautiful look. But obviously, you could move them up if you want to and have a second, a third, maybe even a fourth, just depending on the, you know, shape and size of your earlobe. But this is what we're going to do. For value, it's not even $9.99. If we just really made them a sensational value right now, we could get them under $500 and call it a day. But that is not what we're doing either. It's not going to be $4.99. And you can see how there's that bright, beautiful pop of green. They're like that neon, kind of like it's like a lime green. It's a really beautiful neon green color. Take a look close up. And what we're going to do is also, it's almost like a demontoid. If you see really good Russian demontoids here, this is a bit similar when you get top quality Peridot. And we are celebrating the end of August here in our last couple of days, giving you this August opportunity because it is a birthstone. So think about that. Doesn't need to be to wear them. Doesn't need to have any association with you, but it's awfully nice to have that for our little, you know, August celebrations and birthdays and whatnot. But it's not even $4.99. Kind of figured you'd want a better value. And boy, are we giving it to you. I know it's August and it's probably hard to imagine shopping for gifting now, for holidays, for next year for whatever it is, right? Whatever the occasion could be, a birthday, an anniversary, even graduations that aren't coming up till May of 2024. This might be the opportunity here, because when we do big values like this, and the gold world is fluid, so is the gem world. It's tough to be able to rely on prices to stay one way going forward. It rarely does. You're not even spending $499, $399, $299, or here's the crazy part, because I can tell you right now, the wholesale world cannot get you the gold findings for this price. They're not even $199. They're not. That's for a pair of earrings in solid gold. And I love little gold trinkets and studs and little hoops and little classics, because I wear a lot of earrings, and as they go up the ear, they get smaller and smaller and smaller. So I'm always out there buying, new studs and new designs. And it's amazing what you spend right now on just a gold, what have you, a little baby hoop, a little tiny design, a little stud. These are Peridot in solid gold, the best Peridot in the world, and they're not even $199. This is why you need to stock up. I know it's tempting to just get one pair and call it a day. Think about gifting. You may not even know who you're giving them to yet, but it doesn't matter. The key is that you get them, because we don't see fine jewelry in a price tag like this ever. And this is 2023. And so this is not normal pricing, and they're not even $199. I give you the very best value we can. That is always my promise to you. It is my pledge to you. It is that we're going to make this, whether it's a Peridot, August kind of thing for you, whether that has meaning or not. They're a bright, gorgeous green color. This is the top Peridot in the world. Nobody's going to bring this besides TVON. I mean, look around at what Peridot usually looks like. It's normally very hazy. And you know what? Send them out. Let's make them $188 a pair. And I hope we can get everybody a pair, because I don't have a million of them to go around, and we're very busy on the phone line. So let me know if you'd like. Maybe you're getting 2 or 3 pairs, right? You don't need to know. There's not even, I don't think there's any way to say, hey, they're only for this age or higher. Honestly, they could be for anybody. They could be for the younger gals who just got their ears pierced, when they're ready to take those little starters out. And you know how you got to have 14K in your ears, right? So at least, right? 14 or 18K. Well, for the gals, the younger gals who are newer to earrings and they're starting their collections, it's great for them size-wise, right? For all of us ladies, it doesn't matter. It works for everybody who's got their ears pierced, even the gentlemen out there who, more and more guys are getting their ears pierced, right? And so, and oftentimes it's 2. So, it can be for the guys as well. I mean, I'm seeing, like, I'm really very, my passion is sports, right? And I used to be in the business, and was in the sports world for a long time. And I got to tell you, I'm amazed at gentlemen wearing colored gems now. They're not just wearing diamonds. I mean, look around. It's that guys are wearing a lot of colored gemstones right now. And I'm talking about, guys that have access to anything and everything. And really, truly, you're seeing more and more color. I'm seeing a lot of bright greens and reds and purples and pinks and gems of all different colors. So yes, it's really for anybody with pierced ears, it's an earring for you. So get as many as you can. We don't have that many to go around, actually. So I would really consider getting a couple pairs now. It's one of those where you could probably think about it tomorrow and go, you know what? I'm going to call back and get another pair or 2. And then you find out they're sold out. This is a hugely important opportunity. How's everyone doing? Is everyone getting just 1 pair, or what are we doing? 2 pairs over here? I just heard somebody taking 4 pairs. Thank you. Shelly's got 4 pairs. Thank you so much. And then everyone's getting at least 1, and that's the idea. $188 for solid gold, white, yellow, rose, by the way. So you're choosing, not that you see a lot of the gold color. It's basically from the front. You see just the tips of the prongs. If you see them at all from the side, it's going to be the basket work. The backing, of course, is going to match. So choose your favorite gold color. Honestly, with Peridot, it's going to look good anyway. White gold's going to look good. Rose gold's even going to look good, right? The yellow gold is what I would recommend. There's just a richness to the yellow gold. So they're 6mm rounds. Great. You saw just about any piercing you have, besides maybe real high up, probably a stud for the lower parts of the lobe there. And you've got a gorgeous, bright, popping, amazing, top quality. Don't let that price fool you. This is top quality Peridot. And we're almost sold out. So it's going to be a final 60 seconds here, because like I said, when you're using this material, it'd be one thing if it was just any old Peridot. If we were just saying, get us 80-point rounds in any old color or quality, then we could probably make them to our heart's content. But because it's that top tier, that top level, that really bright, that really beautiful, the clean, that very clean. There are no lily pad inclusions visible to the naked eye there. They're just bright and luxury. That's what they are. And they're $188 for the pair in the white, the yellow, or the rose gold. Then stick around. We got more values. I don't have anything priced like this, I will say. I have nothing else for under $200 in their fine jewelry collection. But I do have other big values today, whether it's a big value on a museum piece or a big value on some new like we're going to have coming up, and a lot to do in the next hour and 45. It's quite the show. I just cannot get over when I'm, in the wholesale world all the time, at least once or twice a week. And there's a wholesaler I've been working with to make and create jewelry. They do the findings. It's, if you ever need, their information, I'll be happy to share it with you. But obviously, when you can spend, if you're buying hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of findings at a time, and you're getting a bulk wholesale deal, because you're buying so many, so many units, and you're still spending over $400 to get something like this, that is why 188 doesn't make a lot of sense. And what I'm talking about is just the gold, just the little pre-made casted gold. So when you get the gem and it's under $200 and they're top quality like these are, that is a pretty significant value. So huge opportunity. Thank you. And again, end of August is here. So even if you had a birthday celebrated already in the month, well, it's always your birthstone, right? Get them now. Get them now, get them today before they're gone. And then again, if you've got anybody who wants to see, maybe they've never really loved Peridot, it's probably because they haven't seen the really good material. Isn't that the truth? Sometimes that happens more often than not, where people say all the time to me, I never really loved opals. And then they see our Lightning Ridge opals or our fire opals, and their perspective changes, right? And that's probably the same thing that's going to happen here. If you've never been one for Peridot, it's just about seeing the really good material, because when it's bright and clean and gleaming like this, when it's starting to look more like a demontoid garnet or a Marilani mint than anything else, or maybe even a green diamond, that's when it really shines, literally. So huge value there. Thank you so much. We're going to keep on moving. Check with your operators. I'm just trying to time it right with our sellout here, and then we'll get to the, I've got a very large Sierra Santa Maria that's reduced, and then we've got our really big value today. And don't forget Paraiba coming up in a smaller size, but really gorgeous color. And here is a little sneak peek of the fawn diamond. I haven't shown it to you yet. We've talked about it a couple of times. There is, I know it's not in focus, but that is the true fawn heart shape pink diamonds. It's coming. So that'll be here as well. Let's get to our Asher cut. This is our 605 Asher cut in the blue wing block D. We just had the oval, which I believe is sold out. Now we're going to get, wow, this is just, it's important. It's important, and you know it is. We would not have added such huge yellow diamonds if that wasn't a real top tier blue wing block D, and this is right here. It's a 6 carat 05. Honestly, it looks bigger than that. The item number here is going to be 1120786, and keep calling on those Peridots. We'll let you know if there's anything left there. That's a very important value on those Peridots. Get as many as you can, and like I said, if you're rethinking it going, oh, I got one for myself, but for $188, what am I really getting in the gift world for under $200 these days? True story. Can you get a nice floral arrangement? Maybe. I don't know. The ones I've seen, you got to really spend for even just florals and beautiful, flower arrangements that last a couple of days. Think about getting Peridot. Think about getting something that's going to last forever. This is our 605 Asher cut. Yellow diamonds, huge. They're 35 points each, 70 points total. And then let's complete the look with white diamonds paved around the edge. 42 points in white diamonds. Check out the red flashes there. Every facet gives you the red flash. Every one of them. This is so beautiful. And just the right amount of, for the people that say all the time, I don't know, I kind of like the blue wings. I like them in the yellow, I like them in the white. Well, here's your solution. You get both in one. Instead of buying a whole separate ring in white gold and a whole separate ring in yellow, you can just get the yellow diamonds with the white diamonds around your very special Asher cut. And those yellow diamonds are extremely important. Take a look at this on the hand. We'll show you what it looks like from a distance. And it has got, oh my goodness, the reds are going to be stronger here even, because now you're seeing just a different angle, therefore a little less light concentrated on that stone. And you really see the reds come through now, and you see that saturation level get a lot more like what you're expected to see in person when you're in a normal light. And that would be, of course, a carat 12 total weight in diamonds. But to think that the majority of your diamond weight is among those two bigger stones. Those could be center stones on their own in a ring all by themselves, and yet here they are as accents left and right. So big value coming up. I don't anticipate any of our blue wings sticking around. We already had a really popular oval in the 5 carat. We're kind of marching our way up in size as we go through the show today, as opposed to descending order, but that's really exciting, so we can just bring you, really, it's about the cutting you like. And if Asher cut is one of your favorites, and we know it is historically from our viewership, well, then this is one to get on quickly, because obviously there aren't a lot of Asher cuts left. There aren't a lot of them left overall. So here's your big value. Started at $99.99. We know that. Has come down already. I love a good Saturday sale, especially these sales for like no good reason. That's even more fun in my mind. Nobody's expecting it. You know, no big holiday happening, right? It's just about giving you straight up value at its best point. That's what we're doing here. I would encourage you to dial in really, really early. It's not going to last, because none of our Tanzanites will. The heart shape is still to come, but that's even larger. So that gets in, you know, another level of pricing. So all you can do right now, if you love the Ashers, if you want the big yellow diamonds with it, this is go time. It's not even close to $99.99. Huge value. What about half off at $49? What about even more discounting on the way? Not $49. Not $39. This is what this little impromptu Saturday sale is all about. It's not even $29.99. How on earth is this happening? It's not even going to be, hold on, we're going lower. And once you kind of set up one big value in Tanzanite, it tends to be you got to keep on going and keep on going, right? That tends to be what's happening lately, is like you set this one price, and then no matter how big or how good the stone gets, you got to adhere to those same per carat levels. Well, we're going to do it right now. And this is not even going to be 28.88 is really as low as I should go. But let's go ahead and make a better value happen. I just hate to do this with those big yellow diamonds there. They're worth so much on their own. So sometimes when we just sit here and ignore the diamond weight, probably shouldn't do that on this one. But we will. And look at the colors coming through, meaning the red flashes, the purples and the blues. Trichroism at its best level. Not 28, not 27. Okay, we're going to go there. Not even $26.99. Come on in. One only. You know how the Asher cuts work. They're super crazy rare. And we're not doing $25.99 either. And with 35 points, over a third of a carat on each of those yellow diamond, brilliant pear shapes in the natural yellows. And it's not even $2,500. We're going to blow it out right now for $24.99. And that will make that $605. Oh my goodness, that's a value. That is a big, big value right there. So $24.99 on that one. And then we'll see who's got it. Did you have a question, Will? Sure. We'll check and see if that's available for you. And $24.99 on this one. And then 30 seconds. How about the big aqua deal? Are we ready for this? Sierra Santa Maria at its best price possible. And we'll show it to you. And it's in a great classic mounting. You're going to love it. So we're going to have that for you as well. It just is all about the deals. Okay, then we've got the Paraiba. Don't forget about those Peridot earrings, Peridot studs. What do we have left? 2 pairs? 3 pairs. Oh, 3 pairs left. So right now, 3 pairs remaining on the Peridots. And still folks on the phone line. So I have a feeling those are continuing to go out the door here. Yes, you've got Peridot earrings then, Allison? So you're still getting Peridots? Okay. So 2 left on the, you're still getting Peridots? 1 pair left on the Peridots. Okay. So that's what I figured. We have a lot of people still on the phone lines getting Peridot studs for $188. Looks like we're down to 1 pair now. And now we've got this one here. All right, let's keep going. We got a lot to show you, not a lot of time. So big aqua's here. And then we have a gorgeous ruby. I do have a 316 ruby on a markdown if anybody's looking for one of the bigger stones. And then we even have, oh, there is a 3 carat 44 Colombian emerald. what is going on with this price? Colombian emeralds of this size are almost always over $10,000. Look at this cushion cut. Okay, so just call me if you like that one because it's a 344. So big value on that one. 344 in size. Remember, buying guides top out at 4 carats. Yes, I'm going to put the Asher cut back up. Here's the Asher. We're still verifying on this one. We don't know who's got it yet. Still here at $24.99, but with that last call in Peridots, I have a feeling we just got busy because everyone's rushing in to get the last pair of Peridot earrings. But that is $24.99, so it looks like those are headed towards sellout. We also have a pink diamond that's a 30-point Marquise certified. And speaking of certifications, we even have a AIGS cert on an unheated Brazilian Paraiba. That's very rare. We've had Brazilian Paraibas. They just rarely have certs to go with them. So looking forward to that. And then we've got our fawn diamond. What do you guys want to see first? The heart-shaped fawn or the heart-shaped Tanzanite? Because we have got something for our heart-shaped lovers today. We got a lot for the heart-shaped lovers, and that's what's exciting. Very rare to see heart-shaped anything on the show. Today, 2 of our most important pieces. All right, so Peridot earrings I think are gone, but we're verifying on this beautiful Asher cut Tanzanite. And speaking of Tanzanite, I do have a 20 carat plus that is down to a crazy low per carat. What is happening with this one? Okay. We've got a 20 carat with huge pear-shaped yellows. Look at this. Yellow and white diamonds. That's a 2008. Wow. With a fingerprint too. That's what happens on the big stones. All right, Asher's here. If you'd like it, $24.99 only. Make sure you get it. We got to get that one gone. Now I'm worried about putting up our heart shape. The heart shape is way more, and it's an 826. Wait a minute, is it an 826 on 820? Yeah, guys, that's a little creepy. We have an 826 on 826? That's the 826. Today is August 26th. Oh my goodness. So that's kind of unusual. How often does that happen? And a new heart shape. Wow. Okay, that's kind of fun. So that's the heart shape coming up. I'll take a little Tanzanite break here, though, for us, just for a minute. And let's get to it. Really rare. Like spooky how low this is going to go. How about this? I mentioned early on today, there would be the value on Sierra Santa Maria. Here it is, 112-1836. Asher cut Tansy is still here. Let me know if you'd like that one. And here we go with a fabulous oval. This is about as classic as it gets here. We did this cool halo though where it extends out, so it's still a classic halo, but it's not right up next to the stone, which I think makes it so much more interesting. And also, it does create the illusion like the stone is even larger than it is. Now, it's a carat 43, which is a good size minimum. But then when you see it on, I think you're going to feel like it's got more of a 3 carat look to it. At least that's what I felt. It does have 24 points in diamonds around it, white, yellow, or rose gold. This is the big value we've been waiting for. Quick heads up on Sierra Santa Maria, just so everybody's aware, because I know we get a lot of questions about when you see aqua and out and about, it's just labeled as aqua. So what is the differential between aqua from somewhere else and Sierra Santa Maria? This important distinction is exactly that. It's the most important aquamarine the world has ever known. It's the most important source that's ever been, and that is because this is the source that has produced a whole different color, and you're going, but it's blue. It's always a light blue. Aquamarine, as a rule, is a light blue. However, I always reference our backdrop here. Most aquamarines that you see, maybe even you own some perhaps, if it's typical aqua, it kind of ends up looking like this wall, which is like kind of an ecru color. What we ultimately would like aqua to look like is the sky above me here. This beautiful blue, almost like a blue diamond, but even a little more saturated. That's exactly what's happening here, and that is the difference. It's almost like regular aqua, Sierra Santa Maria, regular Sierra. That's the difference. When you start getting Sierra Santa Maria, which is one mine out of Brazil, completely mined out and done, completely gone, that's when you get the really good aqua. And it's worth it because otherwise aqua, you ask, well, what's the point of getting a blue barrel if it doesn't really have any visible blues to it? Exactly. And most of them do not. Most of them are really just more or less colorless. They look like they're clear stones. And that is not what ultimately you're looking for. It can still be blue beryl, but it's not the ideal. This is the ideal. This is what we want to see. Let's take a look at it. We're going to blow it out. I promise you that this is going to be a value and a really, really, really big one. So come on in on the early side because we're limited as we are. And we specialize in this stone, but obviously when we do, it's a very, very expensive stone because it is so rare and it is so sought after. And usually you're only finding it at where? Auction houses. High-end retails on occasion, usually not even there because they have to have a lot of quantity, and this is not usually a stone that has any kind of quantity to it. Look at this. Interestingly enough, it's slightly a concave kind of halo, so it dips down in the middle there and then kind of goes up high at the top and the bottom and then continues with diamonds down the sides. And it has a price tag that makes sense if you've seen them before. There's that more sky blue color, not looking like the diamonds in the colorless element, but instead that really beautiful sky blue color that you have. Here it is on the hand, amazing. And we're gonna blow it out right now, the very first callers, because what should be a $2,888 ring, perfect for stacking, by the way, because this, look at that. There's where the magic happens. These are just tweezers, obviously not a diamond band, but if you wanted to stack something, i.e. wonder rings, yellow wonder rings, pink diamond wonder rings, classic white diamond wonder rings. Think about how beautiful that will be beside your aqua to give it even more oomph, and then it'll sit right next to it, not way out here like a typical ring would, or if you were stacking, but right up beside it because of the elevation of that whole basket. So you can really get creative in how you stack with it and layer with it. But here's the problem. 2888 has nothing going on the phone lines. We're going to blow it out. I may have to do a little bit better than I was even anticipating here. And this is how we make it affordable. I know so many people who have said, I love those Sierra Santa Marias, but I've never been able to either afford one or I've never been able to get in on one in time because they go so quickly. Or they're just usually $4,000 or $5,000 and worth every penny because they're that top quality aqua, but then not everybody's always able to get one. Let's give this to the, let's make this the opportunity everybody can get in on, everybody can enjoy. Maybe you even think about gifting because it's not going to be $28.88. Forget about that. We are going to really put it on sale. And here's a brand new item, classic as can be. Don't you love that versatility? I think almost everyone I'm speaking to probably right now has one or two of the wonder rings, right? Maybe you have one color, maybe you have two, maybe you have three, maybe you have a whole set and suite. This, it can be really play with it day by day, make it your own by adding. Otherwise, it can just be a regular stackable band. It can be a straight diamond band. Doesn't matter. You can really just build and play and make it your own every single day. It can look different. You can wear it all by itself or add to it, but it's not even going to be $28.88. This is a mega, mega value. It's not $2,000. It's not $1,000. $1,000. That's where we know it's going to go. At $999. If we do that, ooh, it's going to go. It's not even $999. This is like a dream come true for me. To be able to make the best aqua the world over, something that's completely gone and extinct, and to make it this affordable on a day like today and in a classic style. That was important. We didn't want to put it in some, unusual mounting where only half of you like it. We wanted to make it classic with the affordability. It's not even $9.99. Huge value right now. You got to call me. Got to call me. Take a look at it. This is not going to last. We know that. There's no way it can possibly last here. You've got to get in right here, right now. This is so stunning. It's not even going to be, you know what? Blow it out. I can't believe it. At $9.99, it's still hanging out here. Hi, Paula. Thank you. I'm so glad you got your champagne diamond. And she said, are you kidding me? That's a good thing. She goes, I love it. Thank you. I'm so glad you got it and love it. Enjoy, wear it well, wear it in good health. You know what I'll do? This one has nothing going on. Not a one collar. On a Sierra Santa Maria, looks even bigger than a carat and a half. That's where it's actually labeled a carat 43. We're going to do better than even $899. Get your Sierra Santa Maria now because this is unheard of value on the world's finest and rarest, and it's happening right now, and we'll do it for $888. That's it, and that will be, oh my goodness, one of those values I just cannot believe we are privy to today, but it's what's happening all day long. Make sure you are on those phone lines though, because when it's gone, it's gone. And we want to make sure that you get it, because that is one major value. And I did go lower than we were intended to go. That's fun too. Just a little extra sale. Thanks again, Paula. Have a good weekend too. All right, so 60 seconds is all that's going to need, I think. At 888, I would have a feeling that's about all that's going to last. And what a special opportunity we have for you coming up. Get ready. Don't forget the Ashercut Blue Wing is still here. The 3-carat Paraiba is here as well. Only $15,000 for a Paraiba that's 3 carats in size. Oh my. And now aqua for 888. Best in the world. Pretty major, right? Pretty significant value. And let's see who's got it. 35 seconds remaining. Looks like we have a backed up caller too, but bear with us. We'll be right with you. Victor coming all the way down the state of California to be here and answer your phone calls today. And we're keeping you busy as a result, right? Thank you. Good. Glad you're here. So we have 19 seconds remaining, and that's it. That's aqua. Let's show it one more time on the hand. So really look at this and evaluate it from a distance away here. Here's what it looks like. Stackable. Yes, it is. What do you think? Doesn't that look like more like a 3-carat stone? I feel like it definitely does. I feel like I'm wearing a blue diamond is what I feel like. It looks a little bit more like a blue diamond than anything else. People would assume blue diamond first before they'd assume aquamarine, because aquamarines usually have this color. It usually is like plain, clear, colorless, see-through white, right? Not a beautiful, rich sky blue like this has. But that's what happens. That's why people spend $60,000 and $65,000 a carat for Sierra Santa Marias. That's precisely why. And there it is. Gents, yellow diamond ring is here too. Brazilian Paraiba certified, as unheated, also here. You want collectible? This is collectible. The original source, the original find, and look what happens. I know we had a 3-carat, which was very, very, very bright and neon, but look at this. That's a whole nother color. And only do you get this color out of the original find, which is long gone, long mined out of Brazil. It's item number 112-1623, and this has a full, we have not seen this before for a Brazilian stone. We've had them before, but we've never had a cert until today. And let me show you this. It's like a book of a cert here, AIGS Gem Lab. So you open up, it's a bifold cert. It's got the photographed here on what's going to be the left side. And then you've got the photograph and the seal and all of that. I like that they even put the country of origin there in almost emoji form. And then you've got your QR code and your gemologist signatures. And then over here, very important, this was done a couple years ago, 24-point stone oval faceted, yeah, 3.3 by 4.8 neon blue, yes it is. Out of Brazil, and then of course you have the natural tourmaline, and then look at this, no indications of heating due to its color and chemical composition. This is a Paraiba tourmaline. You guys know all this because you watch our show. You already know what a Paraiba tourmaline is, but this is a big deal because being that Brazilian origin, that makes it the original. This is not Africana, which is 99% of what we've ever seen on the show is Mozambique material or Nigerian, but usually Mozambique. This is the original find. So all of this certification is going to come with it. It's our first Brazilian Paraiba to ever have a cert to go with it. That's very exciting. And it's 22 points in diamonds as well going around this ring. This is that beautifully ornate ring to make the ring feel, you know, you sometimes got to play with it because if it's a 24-pointer, these are never large stones, so you have to play with it a little bit to give it a larger presence. So we do that in the jewelry and the way it's set and how it's put together, which you have here. Let me try it on to speak on that point and to give you a visual here of how wide and ornate it is. But here's what we're going to do to blow it out. And this is what also means it's wearable. It's your everyday style. It's not something you have to put on a shelf and look at every now and then because you have no fancy occasion to wear it. It's the style you put on every day and live in. That's the important part here, and you certainly have it with this stone. You're wearing one of the most luxury colors, that beautiful bright. You can see it's a different color than what we typically see out of Mozambique. Totally different, brighter neon that you have. It is completely rare. And again, there's something special because remember, it's not just that it's the original source, it's that that original source, also being Brazil, is also the first time it was ever found. There was no knowledge of copper-bearing tourmaline prior to 1989. Prior to when Hector Barbosa, he's the gentleman that's credited with the discovery, there was nothing knowledge-wise, no known. Like, it's not like everyone went out seeking copper-bearing tourmaline. When this was discovered, can you imagine seeing a color like this? They'd never seen anything like it before. So immediately the response was, we've got to figure out, in the gem world, you figure out what are the elements that made this possible. Why is it a distinctive, different color? Why is it unusual and unique? Why is it giving that neon glow that we don't usually see? All of that said, that is why a Brazilian stone, in addition to the amazing color that it gives you here, that's why a Brazilian stone is so head and shoulders above the rest in importance, because that is the OG. They were always small sizes. You're not going to see huge sizes out of Brazil. That we already know. You're getting, by the way, you can change this one in the gold color. If you want to do yellow gold or rose gold, you can, no problem. It's got a $99.99 price tag on it. Very typical of what we've seen in the past on Brazilian Paraibas, and I will tell you that the folks that have picked them up in the previous pieces that we had that, again, did not have an AIGS cert like this one does, they have loved them for their beauty, their rarity, but also that wearability we were talking about. I think some people might be inclined on that 3 carat we had earlier, for example, although the 3 carat was Mozambique, they might be inclined to save it and only wear it for special occasions. I think this style, you are wearing one of the most important stones in the world that is durable enough to manage that. 7.5 of the Mohs scale, so you're good to go there. Don't need to worry about hurting the stone. Just, you know, wear it, enjoy it, live in it, love it for what it is. Enjoy the rarity that this stone gives. It's not $99.99. This is going a lot lower, and I'm amazed because having sold all the Brazilian Paraibas we have, I am shocked at how low this is going today for one caller. Of course, that's it. And we're blowing it out right now. It is not going to be even $49.99 for this incredibly rare, valuable stone. Has all the documentation to go with it. And it's not even $49.99. This is just a value. All out value. Blowout time, you know what? Make it $3,999. That's it. We got one. And we'll change the gold color gladly for you. Yellow gold would be beautiful. Rose gold would be awesome if you want to do it that way. But we're in last call. We got 2 major heart shapes coming up. Which should we see first? Should we go with the Tanzanite? All right, we'll go with the Tanzanite. Oh, man, it's going to go so fast. Yeah, this one's going to be a quick one. It's going to be very quick. So we'll do that next because I know a lot of you are waiting patiently for it. So we'll get to that, and I will make it an incredible value. I will. This $39.99, who's got it? We're waiting on that one. Let's go to our heart shape. I know you guys have been waiting for it. Now, here's my best advice. If you already, since I already showed you this heart shape, and you already have been asking for it, and you know you love it, and you know how rare heart shapes are, and this is so significant, I think, just because there's something to be said for the carat weight being 826 and it's 826 today. Let's go ahead and blow it out. So I need to know, if you love this, please get on the phone lines right now. Let's get right to it. The Paraiba's mine. I mean, it's here. And look at this. The most, and if you've never seen a really good heart shape, this one, I would say, let's just all realize how blessed we are right now because this heart shape is bringing it. The amount, okay, I'm going to do this. I'm going to hold it straight up center here just for a moment so we can see. Do you see how there's almost like this firework in the center? It's some of the most brilliant heart-shaped cutting internally. There is this beautiful, almost like what we would see in a round, but better in a heart-shaped stone like this. So rare to get a heart. The really, really defined heart shapes are even more rare because it's just tougher to do. To get, remember, you're working with a gem here. So a gem from the earth, you're working with rough material that started in some, oblong cut, some, larger piece of rough that you're whittling down and artistically creating one of the tougher cuts to do in all of gems. It's been done to perfection here. The item number on this one, and it's brand new right now, 1121835. I have got to give you this piece of advice right now. This is just going to fly on out of here, and let me just tell you, I'm going to bring it down. I am going to bring it down. The certified Brazilian Paraiba is still here if you'd like it. This one's going to be one major, major value. That's all I can say. I'm just going to blow it out. They would like me to auction it. I'm not going to do that. We're going to spare ourselves some time here, just given that this is that one opportunity. Let's just make this really easy and blow it out for you so you don't have to even compete, because I know that's typically what we would do, because yes, there's always going to be far more people looking for a heart shape than what we ever have. So I just want to make this really simple and easy, which is why I keep saying call me now. And you think that's crazy. Why would I call now? It's an 826. I have a diamond weight of 125 around it. This is a signature mounting, but it's custom made, because we don't just have a signature mounting that has, you know, the ability to set a heart shape. So it's the concept, the idea of having the signature mounting, but it's all done custom for this specific stone. Because think about it, just even if I had, let's just pretend I had a dozen heart shapes, they would all be different. They would all be vastly different in size, in proportion, in what we're talking about with the depth of the cleft versus the size of the lobes on the side, right? Everything's going to be a little bit different about a heart shape. This is why I am encouraging you to call in. I'm going to blow this out. The per carat's going to be unbelievable. You know the heart shapes should be more. They usually are more. That's not the case right now. You get a carat 25. That is no small feat in diamonds. You can have any gold you want. All of that said, you are about to get one of the best per carat prices. We're just going to break this down. And it's a brand new piece in a rare cut. Yet you are about to see one of the best per carat price tags we've ever done on Tanzanite. That's how I'm just going to make this easy, because yes, there's a $25,299 list. Yes, I'm supposed to start an auction at $7,500 to open. Look at the finishing. Look at that. All that finishing on the inside. Pave side detail that is domed, so you see diamonds from every angle. The red flashes, did you see the side? Look at the corners of that stone right here. Bringing out the reds. Do we have anybody thinking about the heart shape as of yet? Nobody. Okay. Cue the hate mail. When this sells so fast and nobody's on the phone lines and it's already gone, it's going to be a lot of people saying, oh my goodness, I did not expect that. I cannot make this any more transparent to you. I am bringing this to one of our lowest per carat prices ever just to sell it fast, just to move it on out. But you know who you are. If you want a heart-shaped Tanzanite, you want the best of the best of the best of the best, here it is. If you're thinking about gifting something for holidays, 2023, you get the heart shape now, because I don't have any more. And I have nobody on the phone line. That is where it's supposed to start an auction at $7,500. I'm skipping it. I will not do that. It's not 75. I'm just going to price it, and we're going to blow it out, and it will be one of our best prices ever on a Tanzanite. And that's saying something, given the size it has, over 8 1/4 carats, the color that's there, the saturation level, and the cutting, which is rare, 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 rare. Out of all the cuts, this is the rarest. I mean, if you take the exception of the one princess cut we ever had and the 2 octagon cuts we ever had, as far as classic, well-known cuts, styles that are asked for often, I do not even, now you got to rest assured $7,500 is not going to be your price tag, but why there's nobody on the phone lines is because I don't know. I don't know, but I will tell you this, when it's gone, it's gone. Can't get another, don't have another. This is everything in a heart shape, and it's that ideal color and neon and saturation and all of that. It's not 75, 65, 55, 45. It's not even going to be $4,000. The auction was literally supposed to start at $7,500, and then we'd have everybody competing against each other. And you know what? That happens because it's a heart shape, and you know it's the only one we have. Instead, we're going less than even $3,500. I'm pricing it because I don't see the point in having everyone fight over it and drive the price up. I'm just going to reward that first caller. We're going to make it fast and easy. We're not even going to get it out of here for $3,500. I know at $34.99 it's gone, right? No problem. Easy deal. Because you are looking at one of the better per carat prices we've ever seen and ever had on Tanzanite, and yet it's going lower. It's going lower by a mile. So this is when you dial in. Otherwise, again, it doesn't hurt to be there and hang up. because just because you're there on the phone does not mean you have to take it. But I think at this point already at $34.99, there's no reason not to take it. But it's not 34. Come on in. I will go lower, a lot lower. We're going to make this happen for you. Take a look at it. It's not even 34, 33, 32, 31. I mean, do the calculation, or better yet, sit there and I'll do it for you. Because this is one of our best per carat prices ever. Actually, I might just take it to the lowest price ever. Go ahead. Because even at $31.99, we're there on an 826. Think about it. $31.99, 8 carat 26. That's $387 a carat? Operators, please let me know if you've got it, because here's the deal. I'm going to go even lower. And this is not going to last. Yellow gold, white gold, rose gold, totally fine. Really, really rare cut, should go for a premium. It may be gone. I will not even, guys, I'm not even doing $31.99. Oh my goodness, this is already probably gone, right? You see the value. It's like $387 a carat with free diamonds at 1 carat and a quarter. With all of that stunning, stunning gold. White, yellow, rose, you decide. But guess what? It's not even going to be $3,099. I'm blowing it out right now. Operators, will you let me know who's got it? If you've already got it, just tell me. I'll still save you the money. I'll still save you the money. But it's only going to be $2,999. That's it. And I'll give it, I don't even know, 30 seconds, I guess. We'll give it 30. I don't know if it's going to last 30 seconds. But is it gone already? Victor, are you thinking about it? No. Okay, he's on something else. Christine, something else. Peridots, still? Still have Peridots going out the door. I thought they were sold out. I thought they were gone. Okay. Okay, we've got a verification happening. Oh my, $29.90. Oh, and for the record, if you don't have a calculator handy, that actually would come down to $3.63 per carat on an 826 on 826, with a free carat and a quarter in diamonds. In solid gold of your choice. Allison, would you like it? Okay, I'm getting a shoulder shrug. Okay. Well, makes me worry about my heart-shaped fawn diamond that I've got. I've got a 1 carat 01 heart-shaped fawn diamond in a VS material still to come. Maybe that's what everyone's waiting for. Hey, it's not every day you get to take a rare, new, huge, exotic cut and make it the best per carat price we've ever seen, but it just happened. If you want it. Okay, so we have a heart-shaped fawn. We'll do that in 10 minutes. So we won't make you wait too long between one heart shape and the other. Heart-shaped fawn diamond coming up. It's a 101 VS stone. Fawn diamond, so it's got some pink to it. It's that light champagne with a little bit of like a pink whisper. That's coming up. Top of the hour. We have a Paraiba still to come. Any requests you have, get those in. Still have our Brazilian Paraiba if you'd like it. This one, check and see. Andy, is it gone yet? No? Okay. So let's keep on going. We have a very special larger aquamarine too, which this one's got a nice, there's got to be at least 15 discounts on this one. So I say this one's got to come up next. Take a look at our big aqua, and then this one, check on. I don't think that's here, but I'm not sure. Might be. Take a look at this. Wow. This is that really cool cut. That's that super elongated cushion cut we love, 1120255. We like it. 6 1/4 carats here. That's going to be our, wow, 142 is the diamond weight on this one. Yeah. And that is going to be that super elongated, same gorgeous color. Love to see that. That's really, really, really good. It's got that, again, it's somewhat of a, it's a cushion, but it's really elongated like typically an oval would be. And once again, showing off that great saturation we love. Carat 42 split shank on the sides. We've added a couple of larger diamonds between it there to lead to that big halo. Let's try it on before we do this huge discount. I'm telling you, it started at $89.99 and it's not staying there. Take a look. We got a good one here for you. And that is, wow, this is not even $89.99. Look at that. See all that? That's not just special effects or TV magic. That is aquamarine. Yeah. Oh, good. Which one? The Brazilian one or the 3-carat one? Because we've had two today. The Brazilian one with the cert. Thank you on that one. Enjoy. And then we do have another Paraiba coming up, a 70-pointer will be here from Mozambique. So just a really, really fabulous, lineup today. But this one's going to go right here, right now. And how does it do that? Well, I'm going to tell you. How it does that, it goes down to half off's 45. I don't like that yet. But then if we go 35, then I'm really digging it. But we're going to go even lower for you. Take a look at it on the hand here. Just another one of a kind to move on out. Been here a while. Today's the day it finds its home. And we are ready to do just that and blow it out right now. Make it $2,499 instead. That is a very tiny little price tag for such a bold, bright, and very saturated aquamarine. Best of the best of the best sitting right there. That is the ultimate level. See how it's going to have a couple things going on. Because there are still, it's almost like it takes an emerald cut internal faceting and puts that within this cushion cut. Because it takes all those, it almost has like an elongated step facet because of the elongation of the cushion. So you see how the light, thank you, the light goes up and down, but also flashes the whole surface. It's incredible. It's gone already. Congratulations on that one. I'm going to just show you our 3-carat 16 ruby because it's, I believe, the largest we have here. And it is going to be item number 11157885, and it's a square cushion. So a very luxury cushion cut ruby here. That aqua's gone. Still, check on the smaller oval that we had, the carat 43 oval that we had for $888. Have a few pieces available from the show, but not many. We had a rose, gold quartz. We have an Imperial black diamond gents ring still here. And then our big 3-carat Paraiba is also here, $14,999. But here is that fabulous one-of-a-kind 3-carat 16 cushion cut square out of Burma. Best of the best for rubies. It's hanging out. It's ready to go. It is going to be a huge value right here, right now. This is important. And I know we see very few stones that reach 3 carats in general. This one being up and over that is even more important and very unusual to see in the world of ruby, especially out of Burma. And yet it's got that glow. It's got the clarity. It wouldn't have the glow without the clarity. So the clarity is there. And another huge reduction in price. I mean, this is what is so much fun to get. Yeah, and there's a double halo that's a carat 30 in diamonds, keeping that classic, but all custom made for that just exquisite piece, and really special to get Burma of that size. Let's try it on so you can see it from a distance away. Really appreciate this power color, the color of love, the color of confidence, the color of life. I mean, it really is a beautiful, beautiful stone, and yet everybody's got to have a ruby. It's just so seldom to see the 3-carat plusers like we have right now. So you got a big moment here, and you know what I'm going to do? I was looking, you can even change the gold color too, which I'm a little surprised, but you can do it. You can get white gold or rose gold if you'd rather. So great opportunity there. You can see just how unusual it is. We see so few square cushion cuts. It's yet another exotic cut for this stone. This stone just likes traditional facet patterns. It really just is comfortable doing being ovals, not much else. So pretty rare to find a square cushion cut like this is. We'll take another look at it up close, and you know what? Blow it out from $19,999 where it once was, and a much better value right here and now, that's for sure. Loving this. It's also not going to be even, not $99.99. Gotta love the half off to start. And then the fact it's going lower and lower and lower. It's not even $99.89. You know what? Blow it out. We're not even doing $88.88. This is what we're doing here. Very first caller, $7,999 on that one. That's got to go. And it will, because big rubies don't stick around, especially, well, when they're marked down like this, and that's exactly what has happened there. So I do want to mention that we did have that black diamond gents ring, but there's a yellow diamond still to come. We have a quick wheel here for before our top of the hour arrives. I've got 4 unique Very unique custom pieces here that we'll show you. And then we've got our heart-shaped fawn coming up for our top of the hour special. So that's going to be on the way. Let's get to this quick wheel because I'm running out of time in hour number 2. So let me just show you here. These are all quite large as well. This is our big diaspora. Look at that. Definitely, we call them pink diasporas out of the Afghan region, but they're actually got a lot of purple and blue to them. That's one of our bigger rings. Also have an emerald. Hey now. Got a big, big emerald coming up. I might put these larger bands on the sides here. Look at that. That's wild, isn't it? Actually, this one's going in the back. I'm looking at this big fire opal that's on the way. Look at that. Huge round fire opal. And then, oh no, there's another huge ring here coming up in diamonds. This is going to be yellow gold and white gold together. Very cool designer ring that's probably going to need some help here. Not going to sit on its own. So I'll tell you what, let's do this. We'll put these 3 together and then we'll just show you that diamond ring on the hand here and then I'll prop it up in the back. But there's our emerald. Here's our pink diaspora, all coming down to a crazy low price. Here's the fire opal as well, which has got that really unique kind of ribbon style around it, but still creates this halo overall. And then here's your yellow and your white gold, but those are all spectacular baguettes and round diamonds. Tell you what, on these 3, we'll do that other one separately so it can be on its own. I'm gonna do any one of the 3 here and changing the gold color on anything, any one of them. You got it, no matter what you want. So we can see we've got some yellow gold. Look at how wide these bands are. This one's neat because it's got the 2 borders there, 2 rows, top and bottom, and then a few diamonds that are interspersed throughout. And then this being a wider band with a lot of detail. There's actually bezel set, pave set, some different setting styles with that rope texture border. Then the fire opal is amazing in the round. So anyone you want, we've got about 2 minutes till our top of the hour. Let's blow them out right now. The very first callers can have any one of them. Under $3,000 for the first time. But stopping at $29.99 just doesn't seem like, with a minute and a half, I think we need to go a little bit lower, just move them out faster. So how about this? Any of the 3 you want, and that emerald is a big size. It's an 85-point emerald in the middle, 93 points in diamonds. This is our carat 33 pink diaspora. That has 70 points in diamonds. The fire opal right on over here, 227 on that one, and 71 points in diamond weight. And any one of them you want, less than $2,000. We're here to move them, and we've got just about a minute now until our top of the hour arrives, and our fawn diamond will be here. The heart-shaped fawn diamond is coming up next. Can't wait to show it to you. We have rarely seen, I'm trying to think if we ever seen a heart-shaped fawn diamond. I don't believe we have. A true fawn. That's the difference. It's a true fawn that we have coming up, so get ready. That's on its way. If you want any of these, better than $19.99. We've got a minute. Let's blow them out. 60-second special here. They're not even They're not even $1,500. If you want to move jewelry quickly, this is what's required. Moving them quickly requires really low prices. And we're doing just that. It's not even $15, they're not $14, they're not $13.99. Truly rare stones up here, and a lot of them, in the case of the fire opal, it's rare to get a round cut. That's really unusual to see, but you get all the reds. It's not just orange or yellow. How about this? Make them $12.99 a piece while they last. That's it. $1,299. Any one of those 3 that you like, huge value. And then our top of the hour will be here with the fawn diamond heart shape at long last. We've waited years, might as well not keep you waiting any longer. So big, big, big emerald. I love that that's an almost 1 carat right here in the middle. Almost a carat in diamonds too, and that's a very clean emerald. This also goes to show you it's a perfect example of how emeralds look bigger than they weigh. Again, 85 points, but look at that on the hand. Much more dramatic in the size when you see how open the color is. That delivers great clarity that emeralds rarely have. You know they are also type 3 stones like tourmalines, so rare to get clarity like that. And then any one of those you want, $1,299. So a little closeout deal for you before we get to our fawn diamond, which is next, and it is over a carat. Oh, really? Oh, good. The big aqua? Congratulations, Pam. Where's she calling from? And she missed out on some aquas a while back? Well, you know, Pam, I'm a big believer in meant-to-be moments, especially when it comes to shopping, because I do feel that way sometimes. The right piece happens at the right time, and it was probably meant to be, and it was probably that stone all along that was meant to be in your collection. So thanks, Pam, for picking it up, and enjoy it. It's a beautiful stone, so I know you will. And then we'll talk fawn diamond here. We're going to keep all 3 of those, and yes. Really? Oh, isn't that nice? See, I love to imagine myself as part of those special moments. So that's great. She said a couple of her friends had picked up engagement rings from me on this show. That's great. Oh, that's wonderful. Oh my goodness. I've been so thrilled, obviously, when you're in the jewelry business like I am, and for so long, everybody I know comes to me for engagement ring help. So, and it's such an honor to be, a part of those important pieces. So to know that I am for our extended TVON family is pretty cool as well. That's very exciting. Thank you. Thanks, Pam. Thanks for sending your friends our way so we can help out with those things. And boy, I'm sure they got a value. That's for sure. We know that because diamonds are real tough. And not that you have to get engaged with a diamond, you don't have to. And that's what we offer all the great, rare stones as well for that. But let's keep moving. I'm going to go ahead and set it up here because this has only had one little flash for one brief moment and it wasn't even in focus. And yet I think we're excited about it, right? This is a major moment for us here and for all together. For shoppers, collectors, diamond lovers alike, and talk about engagement ring worthy perhaps, it could be right here. This is a heart-shaped, honest to goodness fawn diamond. Victor, any questions on that wheel before we get into our fawn? What's that? Yes, please. Which one? Fire opal on the hand, you got it. That's going to be 112-1205. Here's the fire opal for you. So, wow, isn't that pretty? That's even cooler on, right? Because now you see, to see a skin tone behind all that open ribbon work of diamonds that wrap around it, and then to see that round get a little bit of movement so you see how just glittery and neon, and then it's like, the glow, I don't know, I'm going to point out right here at the base of the ring, it looks like that stone is somehow, it's glowing is how it's happening, but it looks like the stone is larger than it is because there's a gold pattern underneath where the diamonds are. So it's picking up some of the color of the fire opal, so then it's reflecting out to the eye. So it ends up looking like there's almost like there's mini fire opals behind all your diamonds. And that is a one of a kind. So if you have it, you'll be the only one. It's our 227 on that fire opal with 71 points and diamonds around it. And a truly top quality fire opals we like to bring. So that is $12.99. It's verifying right now. It does have a little bit of an elevation to it. So the way it sits up a little bit higher off the hand is how that's going to work, but that's a really good look. So $12.99. Let's go to our wheel here and talk about our incredible. It really is. This is specialty, no doubt. It is a true fawn diamond here. It's got so much of the inspiration in the design was the stone itself in the center, and it is our top of the hour. So want to give a warm welcome to everybody joining us on this Saturday. Glad you're with us today. We have we have 55 minutes left in our Saturday. That's it. So not a lot of time here, but we've saved one of our incredible stones here for this last hour, and it is truly unique. It is a 1-carat-01. It is a true honest to goodness fawn diamond, which is defined by, it is a natural fancy color diamond, but it's got that champagne color, which is, sometimes as it gets darker, those are true champagnes where there's only brown tones to it. This is a true fawn where it's got that lighter champagne, but also within it is a pink element to that stone. So when you get the pink and the champagne together, it's a special part of a collection here that is exclusively ours that is known as fawn diamonds. They're really, really unique. I don't know if anywhere else on the planet you can find them. They're superstars of stones. There's a 101 size here. Again, perfectly defined, much like our heart-shaped Tanzanite was earlier, that perfectly defined heart shape, which is also tougher to get in a diamond. But as a result, if you get a really good heart-shaped stone, it's going to have a glittering brilliance effect, much like a round wood. We were pointing this out even with the Tanzanite, how the internal brilliance of it really is spectacular. Same thing's happening here. It's very bright. It's very bold. It has a lot of that internal brilliance that comes through. It is so stunning because you're taking a stone that already is known with that body color being not just a purely white diamond, but by having that more of a lighter champagne pink tone, it shows off brilliance beautifully. So every color of the rainbow that you see defined as brilliance in a stone is all here. So you're going to see pops of purple and red and yellow and gold and orange and all of those bright blues that are coming through as well. That's what happens when you get a really good fawn diamond. That's what's happening here. 112-1784 is the number, and it's you see 101 heart shape, but then it's got 17 points in the pink diamonds as well. That's a double halo of the pink diamonds done really fine. around that stone. And then you also have 51 points in the white diamonds also. So a beautiful piece overall. An incredible value coming your way. I know 1 carat 01 stone should only go so low. But this is what's going to happen here. And we have our top of the hour. We've got about 55 minutes. So also looking for requests if you have them, because we've shown you just about every new piece today. We still have the yellow diamond gents ring still to come. Still have a Paraiba on the way. But right now, I have nobody on the phone lines for this fawn diamond. And ultimately, let's break it down. Fawn or not, this 1 carat 01 is exclusive because that is a very tough size to get in any diamond, white diamonds included. That is a tough one to get a great deal on. They're tougher to find, but they're tougher to get a deal on because they're just in demand worldwide. Here's what it is on the hand. So you've got this beautiful, the heart shape continues because all 3 of the halos are going to be completely formed around this stone. Again, that is all custom done. That is all custom made. So it really is exclusive. This is 3 different colors of diamonds in one piece. It does have, when you're looking at the total weight, we're going to be at 68 points. So 169 total weight overall. Very, very important, but it is really about the cutting. It's about the exclusivity of the color. It's about the cutting combined that really amps up the rarity of this piece overall. Then to add the pink diamonds, which are natural as well, and then the white diamonds just makes so much sense, but gives it that contrast of having these different halos around it. Here's what we'll do. We have nobody on the phone lines, and that is surprising. I think we still have the heart-shaped tan. I'm not sure. You have to check and see if we have the heart-shaped tanzanite here. This is what I'm going to do. Again, here is a piece that's got a $69.99 value to it today. Haven't stuck yet to a price all day long. It's going to continue to be that way. It's a super sale Saturday afternoon here. We're just blowing out jewelry as quickly as we can. The lower the prices go, the faster they can move, the better you are off because you're happier with those bigger savings on still what are brand new exclusive pieces. However, instead of $69.99, we're going to watch this one fall. It is going to go down to a crazy low price. As a matter of fact, what should be, because there's an automatic on a 1 carat diamond these days where even white diamonds here go for about $6,000 for a white diamond. We know that. So isn't it worth it to just spend $9.99 more to get an unusual color of diamond? Yes, it is. But that's what we're going to change right now. And in an effort to move it and quickly, we're not even going to do a $69,000 or $6,000 price tag. Even our yellows, which are much more common to see, our yellow diamonds start now at $4,045 for a 1 carat stone in a regular, more routine, basic expected cut. You're going to see usually, again, cushion cut or an oval. Those are the more traditional cuts you expect to see. It's a totally different deal here when you're getting into the fawn category, but it's totally different when you're getting into a heart shape. All of that, you're not spending $6, you're not spending $5, you're not spending $4. As a matter of fact, just so we can go lower, because I'm not even sure at this point of $39.99, lowest price possible, I'm not even sure if that's going to get it a home, and that's all we got to make sure it does. So instead of even $39.99, let's do this. We're going to put it on the auction block. We're going to let you decide. We're going to have some fun with this one and go all out wild here on this value, but it is not even going to be $39.99. Want to get everybody involved. You know the heart shapes are rare. Getting anything in a 1 carat plus size in a natural color of diamond is rare. That's where it gets really, really unusual. So to do all this right now, at $39, we could wait 60 seconds and probably see it out the door, or we can get you a better value and make it even lower via the auction. So totally up to you. We can do a buy it now $39.99 or take it even lower. Start an auction maybe at $35, maybe at $3. But since we still don't have anyone on the phone lines, maybe it's going to take a little extra than that. And we haven't been doing auctions today because we haven't needed to. But this one being $69.99 and then $39.99, just thought maybe we should go a little bit lower for you. And rare, rare, rare as it is, think about gifting. Can you imagine that for a second? First of all, it's pretty cool to receive a gift of jewelry no matter what. I think there's a romance about getting jewelry as a gift, whether it's romantic love, familial love, best friend love, whatever it is. But to get a heart shape in a diamond that most stores are not going to have at all, most people are not going to have access to. It's a TVON exclusive collection of rarity here. And think about gifting, because I think with a heart shape, oftentimes that's what we do. You can certainly buy a heart shape for yourself because you love the sentiment, you love the shape, you love the look, you love the rarity. But think about gifting this. And now that I'm up here talking about gifting, maybe we need to go less than $3,000. I never dreamed we'd have to do that on a 1 carat 01 fancy fawn heart shape, but here we go. What if we take it to 2,900? You know what, better yet, let's try this. Let's stick with rounded numbers. How about, this is going to get real interesting real fast. Since we don't usually see $2,900 as a starting bid on an auction, what if we just skip it all, not even do 29, 28, 27, 26? I have a better idea, and I think this is going to be a lot more fun. Certainly it's going to save you a lot of money out there if you're dialing in and if you're bidding and if you're part of the excitement of a really, really unusual fawn diamond. Not even $2,600. We're going to start at $2,500 only. 25 to start with a $10 increment. Let's make it easy. $10, that's it. And there is not another 1 carat diamond in our entire collection. White diamonds, yellow diamonds, pink diamonds, blue diamonds, orange diamonds, champagne diamonds, cognac diamonds. There is not another 1 carat here for $2,500. And you know how we know that? There's not even a loose diamond that is a 1 carat 01 size for $2,500. You cannot do it. So 25 to start, 60 seconds to get it going. Come on over and take a look at it. We'll see if we've got any open yet. Doesn't look like we do thus far, but that has just happened. 25 as a possibility to get this started. And I say possibility because, again, we've got no open yet. Beautiful rare. This is all natural diamond color. It's really 2 colors in one. It is pastel yet bright. That's the beauty of a lighter champagne with those pinks. It gives you such a beautiful way. You see it here, the brilliance all the way through the stone. You see the golden colors, the blues, the purples, the reds, greens and yellows all happening. That's the brilliance of the stone. It's also a VS fawn diamond, just FYI if you need a clarity grading on it. Okay, so we don't have an open at 25. And I am in a little state of shock here because at the very beginning of the show, I highlighted 2 items for you and told you we had a heart-shaped Tanzanite and a heart-shaped fawn diamond. And I don't even know if the heart-shaped Tanzanite is gone. And now this one's here. So I'll tell you what, we'll go even lower than $2,500. It's my last offer. We'll help you out. It's not going to be 24. That's fair. It's not 23, 22, 21. Okay, I'm really, really wrong for doing this, but we're going to start at $2,000 only. That is all 169 total weight, and we're starting at 2,000, even $10 increments. That's it. There is no hope of probably getting to that price at 39 or that price at 69, but it's all happening live right now. So you got to call me because $2,000 for a carat 01 is silly. That is obviously not supposed to happen, but it's more important to me today that we get the piece of home than leave it here, because that's just how I feel about heart-shaped diamonds. I mean, I know how rare they are. I know how often you request them. I know we're excited to have it. At least I was. So here we are with no open yet, but let's give it 60 seconds to get that started. 60 seconds, and let's see where we go. Good luck. Jess, did you have a request or something we need to bring out from earlier? Paula to call? Paula, call us? It kind of sounds similar. Paula, call us. Paula, call us if you're out there. We just have a quick question. Should she ask for you, Jess? So, Paula, if you're watching, please give us a call. We have, It seems to work? Because people get startled when they hear their name on TV, right? Oh, gosh. She talking to me? Okay, so do we have $2,000? Because I heard a phone ring. I think we might. Oh, come on. Now, you guys got to keep a girl informed here. What's going on? on, $2,000 is, that's it? I mean, Allison, what about you? Well, I guess, guys, my diamond days are over. This is crazy. So we have the open, by the way. Took a little bit more time than 60 seconds, but we've got it. We've got the open. We've got a carat one here. And it's at $2,000 only. And we are now, I'm going to call it. We're going to give it 2 minutes. It's going to be a power auction. It's going to be gone. It's going to be done. Bye-bye. I have not sold a 1 carat diamond here for $2,000, no matter what the color, no matter what the shape. So that's a little unusual. We're a little bit, little surprised right now. But hey, it's a Saturday. People got to be, you know, it's like back to school time into summer. People are still getting those last minute vacations in. Good for you, by the way, if you had one of those last minute vacations. I'm jealous. My brother just left for Europe yesterday, so that's probably why. I'm feeling a little extra like, where's my invite? Oh yeah, I gotta be right here. So again, we're at $2,000. And that's it. I'm going to give it 2 minutes, Tony. We're going to give it a final call. So what that means to you is it doesn't mean, darn it, I missed out. It means dial in as fast as you can, because in 2 minutes, this could be your ring. This could be, instead of just a dream or oh, somebody's really lucky, like, you know, like I'm thinking about, you know, all those people that are in Europe right now going, why? This could be you. This could be you. And it doesn't require a passport or plane tickets that cost $10,000 or lodging or anything else. It requires a phone call. That's it. You give us a call. You call in that phone number. That's all you do. You call in, and if you've got a bid that's 20, 10 or more, you could end up winning this ring. And I'm going to tell you right now, I shouldn't say this. It's shameful to have to say it, but I'm going to say it because it's the truth. And as long as it's the truth, I can say it. We are under our own cost right now in this ring. That's my fault. I started too low. I need to learn to be a little more disciplined, a little more stubborn when it comes to getting these opens, because I think had we held on, probably would have had an open at 45 or 4 or 35 or somewhere other than 2,000. But right now we're only at $2,000. Andy, don't give up on me. We brought in operators just to maybe take your calls, and he's getting up to leave. I still am a believer that we're going to get more than one bidder on this auction. I sure am holding out hope we do. Again, I'm still holding out hope we get $4,000. We're probably not, but this can be your ring. And obviously, if you're going to wait and say, I'll skip it and wait for the next one, when is there going to be another 1 carat 01 fawn diamond in a heart shape? I mean, I've learned to never say never, but honestly, let's be real. It is highly, highly unlikely that we ever see another heart-shaped fawn diamond, especially in a 1 carat plus size. This is 101, it's VS. It's all natural color. It's got the incredible pink diamonds around it. My goodness, I'm not talking enough about those. 17 points in pink diamonds. 2 of your 3 halos are pink diamonds. The outer halo are big diamonds. They're white diamonds. They're over a ½ carat. A total of, what was it, 169? And you've got $2,000. That's it. So our final call is now. We're going to give it 2 minutes on the clock. All we ask is that you dial that number. That's all you have to do. You have to dial the number before the 2 minutes ends, and then we can get you in to bid. Other than that, it's going to be sold and gone for good. Take a look at it. Last call. Let's go. Yes. Questions, requests, anything else we can do for you? End of the day is coming up. Let me try it on again. Our 2 minutes is counting down. That is the coolest clock I think I've seen yet. Tony, I love it. I love it. I have seen a lot of your beautiful, creative combination colored clocks there, and I love that. What is it? Black within pink within like a peach color? Oh, I love it. It's the prettiest clock ever. I love it. I love all those colors, and he's got them matching the fawn with the pinks with the beautiful white diamonds in rose and white gold. I don't think you need to touch it. Just leave it as is, but tell me what size you want it to be. What size would you like it to be? Do you want a size 7? Do you want a size 10? Do you want a size, I don't know, 5 3/4? We can do it all. Half sizes, quarter sizes, 3/4 sizes, full sizes, right? We make it custom for you. Is anybody else thinking about this one out there? Because we have a minute and change left, and then it's going to be done and gone. And that is really unique to see a heart-shaped fawn diamond. Try it out. You still, even on auctions where we're going backwards, backwards, backwards and losing money left and right, you still have a money-back guarantee. You still do. So that's good news as well. And I think somebody was on something else, so they're not on this one. So we have, oh gosh, we've got room to get you in here, but this is last call. 40 seconds remain now. That'll be it. Can anyone raise their hands if they're on this one or thinking about it or maybe thinking about it or maybe considering it? Only if you're on this one. Will, what are we going to do with him? What is happening over there? Jess, no, not on this one? Is Joanne, are you on this one? Oh, then, okay. So, yes. Oh, you're just raising your hand now for fun? Do you have a question? All right. Because what am I going to do? I can't tell if you're on this one or something else. Are you on this one, Allison? No, you're not. Will. Okay, now Will's getting extra demonstrative, so I don't even know what to do now. Yeah, Jess has a request. Last call. Anybody else? Do we have 2010 or more? Just give me the request now because we got to free up a phone line just in case somebody's trying to get through. Allison, you're on something else? What do they need? Which ring? Oh, right. The diamond ring from the wheel, yeah. All right, 2010, yes or no? Got it, sold. Congratulations. We got to show the leaf ring that I said I would show, but then it got top of the hour, and you know how we have to be strict about our top of the hours. So this one's gone. Congratulations. Let's, Allison, I'm glad they're waiting here. Have them hold right there on the phone lines because I got to zoom back for this. It's going to be 112-1351. This is that leaf design. Is that the one they're talking about, Allison? With the yellow and the white gold and the baguettes and the rounds and all of that. 24 points in the baguettes. No, that's not it. Oh, what is it? 24 and 64, yes. Who? Lizzie? From where? From Florida? Lizzie in Florida. Hi. That was nice of her. Thank you. Yes. Sharon in Iowa? Hi. Yes, I'll measure it. Yes. Let's try it on to do so. That'll be a little easier. Here we go. Oh, look at that. Nice elongated piece. Here it is. I would say, Allison, that's 1.25 inches top to bottom. One basic band in the back, so easy to wear. The total diamond weight, of course, is going to be your 88 points. It is an 18 karat gold, too. Yes, Jess? Oh, yeah. Oh, okay. Yeah, of course. Thank you. Wait, what are you selling it for, Allison? $12.99? Do it. Sold. Congratulations. As is. So I got to go run and get that Tanzanite from earlier, Tony. So what I'm going to do is go up close and put up this one to consider. Let me see if I got the fingerprint off of it yet. 20 karat 08 in the blue wing black D. Then we're going to recap an oval from earlier that we had as well, just to give her a different, another look at it. I'm not sure if it's still available, but we'll check. The oval 3-stone, right? So let me go ahead and grab that. We'll show that in comparison. We did have a white and a yellow, and I'm not sure which one is still here, so I'll just show them both again. Thank you. All right, so let me show. Here was the yellow gold, and then I'll show the white gold. And this was 111-1348, and so just a little recap. Someone wanted to see it again. So there they are together. And this is, of course, an oval 505 with the 3-stone style where you have a, yeah. Oh, sure, I can do that. Who is it? Kathy wants to see the ring on the index finger. You got it. I will show it to her. And remember, it is 18 karat gold, and it does stay in the 2-tone gold. And I think I can do it. It's a size 6 right now, but I'll go as close as I can on the index finger. I normally wear about a 7 on the index finger, but there it is. That'll work, and it is a 6 now, but we can easily size it for you. Kathy, I do love it that way. I love that look. I think that is the way to wear it, either here or here. I would really consider, you know, those are usually the fingers with more real estate, and it sits low profile enough to where it's easy. You know, I'm not a fan of if it sticks up way up high. I feel like that can sometimes get in the way of things. So I love when it sits low profile like this does. And that's a great way to go. So that is already sold, but just wanted to show her that way, what it looks like on the index finger. And again, it's a little small on my index finger, but that sufficed. And then back to this one, which is 1111348. Just as a little recap, you can see we do have the white, the yellow. You could still get it in the rose gold if you want to. It'll just take a little extra time for us to do. And we're going to make this one really, really affordable, as we like to do. And we already did, because it was up here in the first couple of minutes of the show. And it's only $18.88. So $18.88 on this one. Let me try them both on actually too, so you can see what they look like side by side. Do we only have a half hour left? Where did the time go? My goodness, we still have a Paraiba to show you and a men's yellow diamond to show you. I'm going to try these on really quickly. Let me put them on side by side so you can see what they look like on really quickly here. And I won't put them exactly side by side so that they don't, you know, interfere with each other, but there they are. That's the yellow gold, that's the white gold, 3-stone style. Remember, those are really big, round, brilliant diamonds, 13 points apiece on those round, brilliant diamonds, flanking your 505 at minimum in the blue wing block D there. So really, really good. And that's a special, special look there in those rings, $18.88. So those were here earlier, just had a request to see those again. And then we have a Paraiba still to come. We've got a wheel. Yay, museum wheel coming up, and also a men's yellow diamond. Well, that's next. Got to do that. Got to bring out the big, hefty men's ring. Could be a ladies' piece as well, but this is a really, the whole point is it's a big yellow diamond, which we rarely see for a gentleman's piece. So that's going to be coming out next here. Last call at $18.88 for a 505. Remember where that takes you, really, really low per carats, as we've been seeing throughout the day on our blue wings. Actually, I think all of our blue wings, how'd that heart shape do? On the heart shape, and the Asher I think we still have, right? The 605. So I may have to recap the 605 Asher cut we had. This is your recap on the 505 oval. That is just a classic, beautiful, high-end style. And still getting your blue wing block D in those ovals, which is so important there. So let's go back to the wheel. Up close and personal, here's your white gold option, and then we'll show you the yellow gold beside it. And then you'll have to check and see if that heart shape is still here, or did that sell? We'll find out. And then here we go. There's our oval. What's that? Huh? On this one? Oh, which one? This one? Paraiba. Coming up. Still have a Paraiba to show you. Still have the 3-carat Paraiba as well. Should we also recap the Imperial topaz and the evil eye design we started with? Have that too. Thank you so much. And then we have got, did you check, Victor, on that heart shape? Mm-hmm. Remaining? What? Huh? Yeah. 112, 1835. Just trying to figure out what to recap. Okay, so here we go. Imperial topaz round coming up. This is going to be, just a recap from the very, very, very first couple of minutes of the show. I adore it, so I think just needs maybe one last look here. It's got this really beautiful pink color primarily, and then we'll get to our men's diamond yellow. But this is going to be 112, 1829. It's our 66-point round with the side diamonds there being as important and beautiful as they are, giving that evil eye style. Okay, gone or left? Thank you. That's what I thought. Okay, just want to make sure I'm not losing my mind here. 66 points, 31 points in diamonds, because sometimes it does feel that way. 31 points in, you know what, that's $9.99 if you'd like it. So there's your close-up on really a superstar of Imperial topaz that gives you the wearability on just about any finger of the hand here with that evil eye design, of course, remembering, of course, the significance of the evil eye, that protector talisman, that beautiful protection kind of look there that really, again, wards off negativity is the legend behind it. So really, really good look, but unusual to see it with, well, unusual to see the stone in general. I mean, to get a round Imperial topaz that has that golden pink. I mean, really lighter on the golden, more intense on the pink side of things, which is what makes this that extra super, super fine, super, super rare material we love. $9.99 gets it to one caller. Let me know if you'd like it. Let's get to our yellow diamond gents ring. I just had to recap that one for you. If there's anything else we can recap from the show, we'd love to know what you'd like to see again. We'll help you out there. But this is the men's yellow diamond. I'm going to make this simple and easy and very affordable, especially considering it starts with a 1 carat VS cushion cut yellow diamond, brilliant cut like you see here. Then, I know Tony likes it. I know. This is something we've been wanting. How many requests have we had? I mean, really, truly hundreds and hundreds of requests to bring a yellow diamond gents ring of significant size because we seem to just always have them for the ladies. Here's that matching set potential. It's a 1 carat stone, square cushion in the middle. 112-1783 is the number. It's fully finished on the inside, which you see all the way through, kind of a almost like a leafy design. 1 carat on the center, 48 points in the white diamonds as well. I'm going to have to polish it up here because it looks like it needs it. But then we'll try it on. So you're getting a total of 148. So the 48 points of the white diamonds that are pave, here's what it looks like on. There's almost a style around it, which is very octagon influence to the very outer edge here if you look, and then it's got all that mirror finishing, but a little bit of a beveled type edge. So you see how it's a little more squared off down the middle of the band and then turns along the sides. So really interesting. That's how it meets up so well with this almost octagonal style you have up top. And to get those white diamonds there, those are good size white diamond round brilliants as well. Now you can change it if you want to. So if you are 100% all about the yellow gold, go ahead and do that. We can go ahead and for no extra charge, we'll do this all in yellow. We'll do it all in rose. This right now, technically it's two-tone. You've got a little bit of a yellow gold setting for just the yellow diamond. The rest is in the white gold, but really make it your own here. And keep in mind, when the prongs are situated the way it is and it's a true square cushion, you get a very round look to it. It looks like a round at first glance, but that's kind of the beauty of a square cushion. And it wouldn't look that way if it was a traditional cushion cutting internally, but given that it's got that round or that cushion cut brilliant, it tends to look even, you know, like the beautiful brightness and the brilliance we see in rounds traditionally, and it's got to be a better price than $69.99. We've taken every single piece today for 2 hours and 34 minutes, and we have discounted everything for you, everything, and not by a little bit, but by a ton. So that is going to carry on. And instead of asking for the $6,999 it's going to be a much better value. Who says it's just the ladies' pieces that we're blowing out? Oh, no, no, no. We've got all the values on all the pieces. I love this idea also for, you know, the gals out there that are already wearing their yellow diamonds and loving them, and maybe you want to have that kind of matching set, that coordinating set. This would be a great way to go. It's just rarely here. And remember the fact that we're working with so few yellow diamonds going forward because we can't get them anymore, at least at the same values. I can rephrase it. We can get them. It's the pricing. It's the pricing that is the challenge. Because when a yellow diamond in wholesale, we'll work with a wholesale, like a diamond sight holder, et cetera, and we'll work with one of them. And when the diamonds we used to sell for $4,000 are now loose, and I'm talking about the finished piece. We would sell maybe a yellow diamond and a finished piece for $4,000, but now the loose diamond by itself is wholesaling out for $4,500 or $5,500. It makes it impossible to bring the values that we've historically had over and over again. That's not unusual. It's what we see. It happens with the diamond world. It's particularly happening with the yellow diamond world and all the different colors. It's why we were so excited to have a fawn diamond earlier. It was exciting to have a rare fawn diamond. They're impossible to get now at a great value, at a great deal. This is not $69.99. Huge opportunity coming up. I'll blow it out. We do have a men's black diamond from earlier, by the way. It's still here. So we have now two incredible diamond gents rings from our Saturday, and yet both still here at the moment. This one's not going to last because this one hasn't come down in price yet. Once it does, it's going to be goodbye time. Take a look at it. It's not even going to be $69, $59, $49, $39, or even $29.99. That right there, that's the moment. That's the value. That's it. Instead, though, of leaving it there. We're not even asking for $29.99. This is what we live to do. We live for these kind of values. It doesn't happen as often on a men's ring, obviously, but it's happening right now. And it's not going to be 29, 28, 27, 26. This is unheard of value. Look at the finishing through the inside that you have. That is one of the most complete and ornate and really oversized under galleries we do. It's not even $25.99. This gets better and better and better. And when you really look, I love that sheen of that mirror polishing you have that's happening around the diamond first. Then to add the pave, but consistent, seamless pave, because they're bigger stones individually in the white diamonds, and then to get a little bit of a bordered edge around that, and then all that finishing on the inside, it is spectacular. It really is. It is truly spectacular. But it's also not even $25.99. First caller, that's going to be it. We're going to blow it out right now. It's only $2,499. That's it. And a wild value for such a big, important diamond that are only getting more important as the days go on. That's the thing. The yellow diamonds, as we just touched on, we've got all the greatest connections in the world, but we're not seeing the affordability. It's impossible that we once did. And that will continue to happen. So even as you proudly own and wear your yellow diamonds, any of them, be proud in knowing that those are getting more valuable by the day. You've got pieces that are actually more important as you wear them, as the days go by, that are suddenly your value you got from us becomes better and better and better as you wear it. That is one of the few things in the world. I mean, jewelry very rarely depreciates, right? And when it's fine, especially the case, when you're getting into the good stuff, the rare, the natural, in this case, those exotic diamonds we love, that's where you get real appreciation. And hopefully you appreciate wearing it and enjoying it every day, but then that beautiful higher value that they become. We've got a quick museum blowout wheel here for you before we go. And anything else you'd like to request? Yes. Pink diamond. The big one. The 30-pointer. The GIA certified. Marquise, let's show it. And who's this for? Sandra. And do you know it's also a purple pink? So Sandra, this is much more than just a pink diamond. I looked at this and I took a pause because I thought, we've had 30-pointers sometimes for a little bit less, and then I realized, oh, wait a minute. Look at the color. See, I would call that purple, but we know the GIA is very strict. But guess what? They've called it and graded it as a fancy. That word is not always associated with every diamond in every color. This one has it. Here's your GIA report for that center stone, which is a 30-point Marquise Brilliant 3.4 by 6.2 fancy purple pink. That is very important. And what is always important about that order, the lead color is the dominant color. So purple leads, as you can well see by looking at it, and it's all natural color, even color distribution, and then on the other side you have your colored diamond scale. So this is what, again, it's a little different than just grading D to Z. It's different when you get into the fancy world of diamonds. It's not the stone that is going to be, that really extra large where we get into clarity gradings, but obviously, well, we can all look at it completely eye clean and beyond. We could get real close with the camera lens here and not see any visible inclusions with it as well. But this is our 30-point fancy purple pink. That's a huge distinction to make. So please realize this is not just a pink diamond anymore. This is totally different than what we even typically see in pink diamonds. It's a big size. 30 points is significant. It has 35 points of additional pinks. Notice this is a bridge where we go white, pink, white on the sides. Even around it in the front, you've got that beautiful, it's a triple halo, yet again, with pink diamonds and white diamonds together. The white diamond weight is 69 points. This cert is coming with it. It's the only cert that matters when it comes to diamonds. The only one that counts. This is 112-1821, brand new right now. Big time stone, huge value, supposed to be $23,999. When you get into the word fancy on a cert, GIA, by the way, is the only cert I recommend when it comes to diamonds. It's either GIA or nothing, because they're the ones with the strict standards. So they're not just going to call something just because they know it's going to make it more valuable. There's a lot of different labs out there that are far more lenient with their grading. So what they say it is might not actually be what it is. We rely on GIA for being the most accurate, the most stringent when it comes to standards, That's why when they say, a lot of times when they have a darker, we've seen this before here, when there's a little more saturation to a stone, they'll call it brown pink. This is not brown pink. This is purple pink, which purple is a whole nother rarity. That's a color that when you get purple in a diamond, crazy rare, which is why it should be $24,000, but it's not. It's going a lot lower than that. All you have to do is call me quickly, though, because we're going to blow it out. We've got about 18 minutes left in the show entirely. So not a lot of time left, so we're looking for what you want to see. Do you need to see something again? Should we pull something out from the vault before we go? That's entirely up to you. But this one's going to go first, because instead of $24,000, it's not. You get that, sir. We still have our yellow diamond gents ring is still here. And look at that color. Now you see why it's graded that way. Look at the saturation level. And that's why it's so even more valuable to have the pinks right beside it, because you see the difference. If that was a pink diamond in the middle, it would match the pink diamonds on the sides. You see the difference right there, side by side. So you get to know why this stone is so important. Look at that middle row of pink diamonds running all the way underneath. That's the bridge. Here's your triple halo up front. And we are going, wow, this price tag does not make any sense. Take a look at it on the hand. We're going to go less than even $13,999. There's your 10 grand off right here and now. It's going lower than that, though. And this is what it looks like on the hand. Wowza, what a piece. What a piece. Not even $10,000. $99.99. Mega savings. Let's go even lower than that. Send it out. We still have our large Paraiba. The 3 carat is here from earlier. And now we're going to take the one and only fancy purple pink and make it easy. It is $8,888. One caller only. Ooh, the collectors have got to love this one. It is one for the ages. And when we have 1 carat pinks, literally pink diamonds that are over 1 carat, and I've got a few of them, and they're $60,000, $70,000. Let me tell you what's more important. This one. This one. Color is primary. That's the #1 most important thing. So when this has purple, I'm just stopped in my tracks there. Do you see, as I move this, there's a bright red coming through on this diamond. Which one? Thank you, thank you. 8888, verifying on this purple pink, 30-pointer. Look at those double halos. As I move it, I'm seeing like I've seen a red flash come from this stone too. Very, very rare. Super unique, super special, and it's only 8888. That's incredible. Let's get to our next piece because I know we got to go. We've got like 14 minutes left. Not a lot of time, 16 rather. So what we're going to do is make this really simple and easy. I've got a wheel to show you. We can do some blowouts. How about that big yellow diamond gents ring? I think that one's verifying now. Do you want to, let's just do the Paraiba. Hold on, we got one more affordable Paraiba. And since I don't have a lot of time left, let's not auction this because it's got this whole like $4,800 auction open. I'm going to do better than that. Let's take a look at this next Paraiba. It's 112-1778. Ah, yes, clean, bright, and beautiful. Okay. Well, this one's going to get fun. And I hope you're calling early on this one because nope, not going to last. There's one thing we know about Paraiba. This is a 40-point stone. We did have a 3 carat earlier. It's 15,000. Here's a 40-point stone. I don't know. This one looks a lot bigger to me. And let's show it right away so you get a sense. But 76 points in diamonds. It's going to be classic double halo with the diamonds down the sides. Here's what it looks like on the hand. Does that look bigger or what? We see this mounting all the time. It usually has a 1 carat, so it's giving you more of that look. But this is why I can bring it down so significantly is because with a 40-point size, we can make this a whole lot more affordable right here and now. And here's my advice. Come on in real early. Because we've seen a $15,000 Paraiba, we've seen a $4,000 Brazilian Paraiba. Now we're going to make this one. This is back to Mozambique here, but very clean, very bright, really good stone. Wear it every day if you want to. Not a piece you have to save. Just enjoy it and wear it and live in it and love it. But also, yellow gold's fine, rose gold is fine. I like the white gold with my Paraibas when they're this color. I think it all depends on the color. When they lean more green, I really like them in yellow and rose. When they have more of the blue like this one does, I say go with the white gold, especially with that amount of white diamonds around it. How about an extra Special savings right now. Not even gonna be. Okay, I'm running out of time in the show, and we've got a major value. It's $79.99. I was supposed to do an auction here, but just right under $5,000 to start. I'm not even doing $49.99. We can just do this quickly, and then hopefully have a little bit of time for recaps or requests or a few more items here that you haven't seen. But I will not do 49. That's for sure. Not if we're going to get it out of here in the next few minutes. It's just so tough to get these. And to not have to give up clarity, to not have to give up color, to not have to give up a beautiful mounting with a significant size that makes it a piece that even if you love bigger jewelry, you can wear and enjoy and love. That's what this is all about. It's not even $49, $39. It's not even $29.99. And I have a few misgivings about saying this, but again, 13 minutes left in the show. Got to have enough time left to show you anything else because we usually have some requests coming in at the very end of the day, which I anticipate. So instead of even $29.99, okay, we can leave it there or we can go even lower. But I'm going to need your calls really quickly because at this point, you got to wonder where the gold went, where the diamonds went. Over 3/4 of a carat in diamonds and gold should not be under $3,000 by itself without the Paraiba. The Paraiba is what elevates the rarity. That's what's important. In relative scheme of things, guys, the diamonds and the gold are not actually that important because they are next to. They are accessorizing one of the rarest stones the earth has ever given us with a copper-bearing tourmaline that is clean, bright, and beautiful. That's the thing. And it's not going to be 29. You know what? Let's skip over all of that and make it one of the most affordable options of the day. And yet it's still one of the most valuable stones in the world. And it's not even going to be $1,999. There's just a simple, easy way to do this, and that is price it really low. And that's exactly what we're doing, which is why I would recommend dialing in white, yellow, rose in your size if you have not experienced the world of Paraiba yet. I'm a collector of this stone only because I've been lucky to collect it for, many, many years ago. I started my collection many, many, many years ago. So I have a few. And it's something that's also booming in price. Hasn't even reached a plateau. We don't know where this is headed, but we know this. It goes up incrementally every single few months. You don't even have to wait for a year to go by. It's always going up in value, always going up in price, and it may be gone. My goodness, at $19.99, it should be, but it's not. I'll save you even more. If you have not dialed, let me tell you, you've got some competition already. It looks like we have a couple people on the phone lines already considering or verifying on it. I'm not going to ask for $19.99. This is the end of our show. We have 10 minutes left, and we're back to do it again tomorrow. Best part of all, the shopping does not end. We have a weekend full of great jewelry. This is just the beginning. Tomorrow we do it all over with brand new jewelry, and my goodness, to follow this Saturday, I would say you definitely want to see what's coming up tomorrow. But this has got to go first, and it will. And it's not even $19. $18.99. I got to make sure it goes. Are we thinking about it over here? Anybody verifying on it already? It's not going to be, I get on these pricing like blowout rampages here, and I just can't stop myself. So instead of even $18.99 or $18.88, ooh, it's going better. And you know what? Instead of even $17.99, wait a minute, did you already have this at $19.99? Thinking about it? They're like, hold on, I think I'll wait. She's going for it. She's going even lower. I'll wait. I'll save more. You sure are. It's not even $1,777. Woo, this is good. And that hasn't changed. That's still Paraiba, right? Still clean, still bright, still neon, all those things? Yes, it is. And it's not going to be $1,777. Ooh, this is going to be a race to the phones. And if you haven't dialed, please, what are you waiting for? I just keep on dropping and keep on dropping. And if I go too low to where you think it's not a good stone anymore, forgive me. I'm just trying to save you money at the very end of our day here. This is our last 9.5 minutes of the show, and I got to make sure this one goes. And the fact that it hasn't been said, sold yet, that's a little weird. Because look how low we are. No, 17. Have I devalued it too much? Have I gone just too low? Tell you what. That's just how I do things. Let's make sure it's even more affordable for you if you would like it. We have No, what, one caller thinking about it? They're thinking about it. That's the same caller that was thinking about it when it was $29.99. Now it's $17.77 and it's still here. Same ring, hasn't changed, except maybe it's gotten even more rare in the last few minutes. That's how Paraibas literally go up all the time. They've never reached, we can't realistically talk about per carats because they're always evolving. They're changing and they're elevating. They're not as evolving as much as they are elevating and skyrocketing, because what's out there is out there. So everything that exists today is what's going to exist 50 years from now, 100 years from now. People that have them hold on to them. And I'm talking about dealers, and I'm talking about miners, and I'm talking about vendors. I'm talking about anybody who has Paraiba, even you as collectors who have them in jewelry already, if you're lucky enough, hold on to them. Keep them in the family collection. Keep them in the heirloom collection, because they are only getting more and more and more and more important. They are getting more valuable by the day. And this one, $1,699 gets it to you. 16. What are we selling here? 50 points in diamonds by itself? This is what is so crazy about what we do. And it doesn't matter how rare or how special, I'm still going low for you. Take advantage, and we'll give it 60 seconds and that'll be gone. $1,699 only on that Paraiba. And let me try it on again for you. White gold, yellow gold, rose gold in your size, all of that. And it's happening. So we've got verifications going on. Let's see who's got it. Just let me know when it's officially gone and done. Look how beautiful and clean and bright. Now it goes on to the hand here. Look at that. Perfect diamond side to side. Double row. That is a double halo that goes all the way around your Paraiba. Such a stunning, stunning, rare. Do not let that price fool you. I just went on a discounting excursion here that I should have never done. But here it is, $16.99, 20 seconds remaining. Last chance, last call on the show. Anything else we can share with you, give you another look at? If you're thinking about something, today's the day to grab it. Why wait to when it's sold out to somebody else? I'm flipping it around, by the way. I'm just going to show you the other way that pear shape sits. If you go point up towards the hand, that's the way it would look there. So totally up to you how you wear it, how you want to enjoy it. But to get 3/4 of a carat plus in diamonds, your choice of gold, and there's a lot of that, and then your beautiful, clean, bright neon stone in the middle. That is one of the world's rarest. And all of that for $16.99. Welcome to Saturday. Well, what's about to wrap up. So tomorrow we're back to do it again, 10 a.m. Pacific time, noon Central time, 1 p.m. Eastern. Big Sunday in store for you. Hope we'll see you all there. And I hope that if you have any questions about anything you've seen today, we can get you another look at it. Give us a call really quickly here. We've got a few minutes left in the show, so anything we can pop in there. I will tell you we have the fancy purple pink diamond still here, the men's yellow diamond, the Imperial topaz, the big 3-carat Paraiba, and you know what else? The Ashercut blue wing black D. Let me give you a last look at that. That's got to go. It's 6 carats 05, got the big yellow diamonds with it. We'll show that coming up next. $16.99 on this one. Here's our last look at our 605 Asher. Had this earlier in the show. Our heart shape is gone. And our ovals, I think, are gone for $18.88. But this was item number 1120786. And it's got that great Asher cutting and then those beautiful yellow diamonds. 35 points each. 70 points in total on the yellow, plus the white diamonds in addition. That's 42 points there. And we have that fabulous idea. And it's down to $2,499. And check out all the reds that come through so clearly on that Asher cutting, all the way out to the very, very, very edges of the stone, down the middle of the Asher as well. That is down to $24.99. Check on the Paraiba, see if that's still here. I think we still got our 3-carat ruby as well. We had a 3-carat, was it a 316 that we had in the ruby? Yeah, it was a 316 ruby. That's under $8,000. Our 3-carat Paraiba went under $15,000 today. And anything else we can show you or give you another look at? Yes. Sure, that's already gone though, right? Okay, let me flash. Please don't call on this. This is already sold, but we'll just try it on again. for you. So the heart-shaped Tanzanite, which is gone. It was the 826. That's already gone, but there it is on the hand one more time. So congrats, whomever got that. Congratulations. And again, had the heart-shaped fawn. That went out the door as well. And then now we've got the Asher cut right here, which is our 605, just a bit smaller, but 70 points in those yellows, 42 points. So that gives you a carat 12 total weight in diamonds. But that very important and museum reserve is the quality on that stone. So literally the stones that were set aside many, many years ago for the museums of the world that now instead museums are going to have to, they're going to have to suffer. They're not going to get it. I was going to say they have to wait, but there's no other materials. So they're not really waiting. They're not going to get it. They're not getting the best. So when you go to a museum, just be aware if they've got a Tanzanite on display, it's not going to be the best in the world. I mean, theoretically, think about this. You could walk into a museum, pick a city, pick a country, pick a gem exhibit. What's that? Ruby flash, yeah. And think about it. You could walk in wearing this ring and you would have a better Tanzanite quality than what's on display. Think about that for a second. That's pretty cool. Let's flash the ruby. Here's the 1115785. Call me on this Asher cut, please. It's still here. And with 2 minutes and 30 seconds or so, look at this 316 ruby. Cushion cut square with a carat 30 in diamonds as well. That is 5785. And that's going to be down from $20,000. And it's a whole lot more affordable right here and now. That actually got down to $79.99 for a 316 private collection. Yeah, that's where they come from. Our own ownership's private collection here. You can't shop these types of stones out of Burma any longer. They've been under sanction. Even little stones out of Burma have been under sanction. This is it, $79.99. Here it is on the hand. Take a last look at that. Our Asher cut is still here. This gives you a little perspective on the size of that 316, which is extraordinary to get. And then you have a carat 30 in the double halo in the diamonds. Last 2 minutes remaining in the show. So last call for if you want to see something on the air again. We'll be here for a few minutes if you already know what you need or you have any questions or want to place a quick order before we do. We'll be at the same number and we're reachable even a few minutes after we go off the air. But as far as obviously seeing something again, you got a minute 40 to dial and let us know so we can pop it in there for you. Here's that 316 up close and personal. Check out again the color, the glow. It's rare cutting to get in a ruby as well. It is. It's super rare to get a cushion cut square like that and still have the glow and still have that trademark blue red that Burma is so known for. So huge value on that ruby. Thanks again for being with us today. We appreciate you watching and appreciate you shopping, and welcome to all of our new registers as well. And reminder that our weekends are our daytime showcases. So we have 2 weekend shows, Saturday and Sunday. They're both during the day. Yeah. Sure, here's the Asher cut on the hand again. Yes, I'd love to. 112-0786. We've got the Asher cut Tanzanite going on the hand again. Remarkable to have those bigger yellows. Look how saturated that is. And ooh, even from a distance, seeing those reds coming through loud and proud there. Very well done in the cutting. A lot of times Ashers can be a little wonky. They might lead to a little bit of a window or less color through the middle. That's not happening here. You have reds and saturation and blues and violet, vivid violets that come through all the way. So that is $24.99. The ruby is only $79.99. Please let us know. And again, if you have any questions, now's the time to dial that phone number. Dial in. We'll be with you as soon as we can. We will be here for a couple minutes after we go off the air. Otherwise, we'll see you back here tomorrow for more jewelry shopping fun. It's going to start at 10 a.m. Pacific time. That is noon Central time and 1 p.m. Eastern. So I hope you'll see you all back for our big Sunday spectacular. Until then, we hope you have a great rest of your Saturday. And from all of us at TVON, I wish you a great rest of your Saturday. I'm Lauren Blair. We'll see you tomorrow.